You know, ladies and gentlemen, the rabbit hole goes deep. Ringo TV reactions. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Fumi, Joe McCann, Ashlee, Jenae. Let's get into the content. We have a lot to talk about, guys. A lot to talk about. Back with the case. We back again. This time we're going to be going in. We're going in. So, Joe McCann breaks his silence about the viral hotel video that I debunked before every YouTuber even thought about it. I want you to think about that, guys. I want you to think about everything that's going on, right? And how all of a sudden you got this woman making videos talking about Joe McCann and what he had to say in regards to the video footage that was being distributed on social media that I debunked before everybody. You had a woman named Miss Lowdown, who I believe she was most likely the first person to come on YouTube with the fake video. I called out that nonsense, and she made a video, I guess, displaying her anger against me. Some people that supported my platform, they turned against me over a fake video, and all I was doing was speaking the truth. So I debunked her video. She got mad. And then all of a sudden now everybody started to go around saying, yeah, the video's fake, it's AI. Then you had Trent. He comes on, which is, again, Fumi is Trent's handler. Those of you guys who don't know the way this business works, she's Trent's handler. Her handler. Do you understand? His handler. Her job is to promote Trent, to promote this one, to promote that one. All of these YouTubers, they're lying all day. My job is to do commentary and criticism to debunk the lies, to educate the YouTube community. That's what we do over here on Ringo TV Reactions. We're the #1 source when it comes to the Ashlee Jenae case. We have a plethora of videos to cover and share with the YouTube community. A little update, guys. Those of you that have been following my platform, you know that this woman, she filed 3 copyright complaints against 3 of my videos, getting them deleted from YouTube. Well, those videos are back online. They're all back online. And now I will be doing commentary and criticism about all of her videos. All her videos I will be reacting to now, which is all protected under fair use. And guess what? If she tried that again, oh, it's not going to be nice. So to all the YouTubers, please don't waste your time filing false DMCA claims. To Sheba, remember when you made that threat that you was going to send copyrights? Okay, I hope you're learning, because she did. She filed 3. The videos are back up. Just like I told you, right? She tried to silence me, guys, because I'm on the front line fighting for justice for Ashlee Jenae. Fumi is not fighting for justice for Ashlee Jenae. She's not. Fumi Delavoid is not fighting for the justice of Ashlee Jenae. And we're going to keep on with this campaign to make the YouTube community understand that for them, it's a hustle. It is not about justice for Ashlee Jenae. Fumi Delavoid have been caught lying. She's been caught encouraging Americans to bribe people to bribe elected officials, to bribe police officers in order to get justice for Ashlee. That's international crimes. That goes against YouTube's community guidelines. When you see YouTubers like Fumi using a public YouTube platform, encouraging people to bribe people in order to get what they want overseas, that goes against YouTube's community guidelines. It is a crime. Do you understand that? We at Ringo TV, we don't encourage bribery. We don't encourage any sort of dishonest methods, dishonest practices. We don't encourage that. What we do is we educate the YouTube community on how to go about the proper channels in terms of the legal system in order to get things done. So if Ashlee's family want justice for her, they would have to go through the legal process, not bribing people. Do you understand? Because the last time I checked, bribing people was never to get answers, to get the truth. To bribe mean you want to pay someone to lie, to cover something up. That is what bribery is all about, guys. And that is what she was encouraging on her YouTube platform. Not only did she do that, but also another YouTuber named Jay, I forgot his name, but it's Jay something, some fake Jamaican guy. He was promoting the same thing on his platform. Now, Trent Out Loud is working with her. They're working together, guys. It's called a grift, right? She tried to get me off YouTube by filing 3 copyright claims in hopes that I would be gone, and now the competition is out of the way. Because she know that my commentary and my work in regards to the Ashlee Jenae case has been superb. I've been on point 100%. She don't have anything to talk about in regards to the case. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to debunk the lies, share our commentary and criticism, and basically do what I got to do. Jay is African. Jay is African. Don't believe the hype. Birds of a feather flock together. Jay made a video trying to disparage me and make me out to be a person that hate women. Miss Lowdown, she did the same thing. This is normally what they do when they can't respond to me with intellect, when they don't have knowledge or anything like that, right? So they try to put out narratives out there. I'm a father, in case any of you don't know. I'm a father. I have 4 girls. I'm a girl dad. Just came back, well, not just came back, but earlier today was my eldest daughter's graduation. And pretty much, I have all girls. I have a black wife. Black. So when you see these YouTubers saying, oh, he hates women, he's this, he's that, all this negative stuff, trying to make me look like I'm this horrible person, don't believe none of the lies. Fumi de la Void is back again, spreading more lies. And our job is to, again, educate the YouTube community on exactly what's going on. In her video that we're going to react to, that's right, Fumi, you watching? We're going to react to your videos again. If you try the same thing again, whoo-wee, man, oh man, oh man. You see, YouTube is not the place to be playing these kind of games, guys. Do not file false claims, because now I have a paper trail of what Fumi did. A paper trail. And I successfully countered her false claims against my platform. And I was successful. And all 3 of my videos, guys, are back. Go to the community section where it says posts and read my latest posts, where you will see the email directly from YouTube saying that all your videos are restored again, which means Fumi Delavoid lied to YouTube, claiming that I infringed against some copyright she don't even have. So I want that to be something that the YouTube community will understand about her credibility. If we're supposed to be fighting for justice for Ashlee Jenae, why would Fumi be filing false copyright claims against me, trying to shut me down? Because she's not interested in justice for Ashlee Jenae. What she didn't like is the fact that I was criticizing her in regards to her encouraging people to bribe people. Not only her, but other YouTubers were doing the same thing. I also debunked the video by the psychic medium lady, Sloan. She also was lying about the Ashlee Jenae case. All of these influencers have been milking the system when it comes to the Ashlee Jenae case. And all of them have been lying. My job is to add value, to bring about the truth, to educate the YouTube community. See, here's the thing, guys. All of you people that are viewing these videos, right? I keep on reminding you about your power. Us YouTubers are just content creators. That's what we do. You, the viewer, have all the power. You decide who get the clicks, who get the views, who get the support. She been lying the whole time. Trent Out Loud been lying the whole time. Sheba been lying. Sloan been lying. Jay been lying. Miss Lowdown lying. All for the almighty dollar. Ringo TV has been the only influencer that been on this case and haven't changed. From day one, I've been on this case. I didn't go to the left or to the right. Been here the whole time because I'm passionate about what I do. She tried to get me off YouTube. That's the equivalent of trying to unalive me. So you, the people, have to decide who you want to watch. Would you watch somebody that's trying to remove somebody from YouTube? I don't report people. I don't do that type of stuff because I understand this is people's livelihoods. People got families, you know? And I would expect that if somebody got a problem with me, then just make a video and say something, you know? Respond to me via a video, but trying to resort to false flagging videos to try to get somebody off YouTube, that's evil. That's sick. And Fumi tried and failed. And now we're going to react to her videos again. And we're going to keep reacting to her videos. And we're going to debunk all the lies. I got about probably 5 videos of hers that we got to react to. And all these other YouTubers, I got to react to their videos too, because they're putting out a lot of lies. And I don't want the YouTube community being misled anymore. I don't want you guys to be misled. Now, what lie has been published thus far? Okay, Trent, in a recent video where he was pretty much piggybacking off of my material, because I was the first YouTuber to debunk the fake video that was put out. I was the first one to debunk the video and call it out as a lie, as AI, as a hoax. I was the first one to put that out there. Nobody else was doing that. Everybody was running with the fake video, making videos. Even Willie D Live, former rapper of Ghetto Boys, that YouTuber, he actually have his video out there right now with a whole lie suggesting that that's Joe McCann and Ashlee Jenae. And I debunked his video as well. This is what YouTubers do. They lie in order to get paid. I'm the only guy that's on YouTube right now that's honest. Everybody else is trying to make a buck, gang. Like, for real, for real. They don't got no integrity. That's why when I speak, I'm sincere and I speak to the people, because I understand that you, the people, once again, hold all the power. You decide who eats, who get a view. It's just like when you go to McDonald's. You are the ones keeping those workers getting a paycheck. When you pull up to that window, you're helping them to stay afloat. The minute you decide, I'm not buying no more McDonald's, they all suffer. So, as viewers, it's very important for you to understand your power and the fact that when you got people that are lying about the Ashlee Jenae case, you should not be supporting these people. Why give them your views? For what? They're dishonest. Fumi taught many people, including Ashlee's family, that what Ashlee's family should do with the GoFundMe is to go overseas and bribe the Africans in order to get the truth. That's what she did. I called that out multiple times. Did she address it? No. Fumi, do you know that by you encouraging people on YouTube to bribe people, that can affect your YouTube platform because it violates YouTube's community guidelines? That's right. That's right. All the user have to do is go find the timestamp of where you said that, and you're gone. That's how easy it is, because it goes against YouTube's community guidelines. You're not supposed to be promoting dishonest things like that. Encouraging the viewers to bribe people, that's wrong. That's criminal. That's a crime. On YouTube, that's not allowed. That's not allowed. You know, that is like someone coming on YouTube to sell software that they downloaded, and they're promoting that on YouTube. You're not supposed to do that. It goes against the guidelines. It's dishonest. If you want software, go buy it like any other human being would. But what these YouTubers are up to, guys, is very diabolical. They have all come into agreement that they're going to eat off of Ashlee Jenae by spreading lies. That's what they do. So when you look through my videos, guys, all you're going to find is truth. That's it. I'm against Joe McCann. But at the same time, I'm not going to lie on the guy and say, oh, that video that was released, ooh, look at Joe McCann. I can't believe, look at him running through the hotel. I'm not doing that because that's wrong. You understand? So now, Joe McCann, through his attorney, recently reached out to TMZ, and they published an article basically calling the video deep fake. Now, what lies are being published by Fumi and Trent? They're basically saying that the video is not AI. Guys, I am a video producer. I've been producing content for years. I've been on YouTube since 2006. I was the first YouTuber to have an actual studio. Nobody had studios on YouTube back in 2006. Nobody had high definition cameras. I had all of that before YouTube even had the technology available for you to even upload HD videos. I understand graphic art. I understand content editing, all of this other stuff. The video that was released that was alleging that Joe McCann and Ashlee Jenae was running in a hall in a corridor area in a hotel is 100% AI generated. The video is fake. Trent claimed that it's a video of somebody that was robbed and they was running through a hotel. That's a lie. You understand? He provided no receipts, no documentation, no articles, nothing to substantiate any of those points. It's a lie. Do you understand me? It is 100% AI generated, and they know that. This is why Joe McCann teamed up with his attorney and basically said that they're going to try to find out who did that. Now, here's a tad bit of information for Joe McCann, just in case you're listening and watching. Even though I have my disagreements with a lot of the things that you're doing, and I believe that you may have something to do with Ashlee Jenae being dead right now. At the same time, let me give you a little word of advice about that particular content that was put out on the internet. A lot of times, YouTubers put this type of stuff out there in order for them to talk about. In terms of, you'll have YouTubers that will understand how to use AI, how to generate content, and they'll make fake content, release it in hopes that all creators will jump on board and start reacting to those videos. Many people were sending me that very same clip. Those of you that sent me those clips, you most likely got a message back from me letting you know that the video is fake. Do you understand me? Because what these influencers would do is put the bait out there. They'll make a fake video and they're hoping that YouTubers will bite and begin to react to it and publish it as a real video about Joe and Ashlee. I never did that because I know how the game works. So if Joe is trying to figure out who put that video out there, most likely a content creator on YouTube that is thirsty for money. And based on what I know, based on what I'm seeing, the first video that I reacted to was from a woman named Lowdown. I reacted to her video. You understand? Because she was using that very same video talking about it's Joe and Ashlee. And I was like, that's not Joe and that's not Ashlee. The video is fake, you know? And then she ended up pulling her video down after making a video trying to attack me because she didn't like the fact that I'm speaking the truth, right? And then you had Willie D Live. He made a video too, claiming that that's Joe McCann and Ashlee, which is not true. And Willie D Live could be in very hot water because you have to understand when you publish a video saying that that's Joe McCann, right? If that's not Joe McCann, you could get in some serious hot water because you're claiming that the video that you're using, that's him naked in a hotel. If you know that that's not him, or if you don't know for facts, do not publish that on your YouTube platform because in a courtroom, you will be destroyed. Like for real, for real. So Willie D Live having that video on his page, it could end very, very bad for him, right? But now the issue I got with Trent and Fumi is that they're claiming that the video is not AI. Now, why are they saying that? Because I'm the one who published that the video is AI. I told everybody it's AI. You understand? That's the only reason why everybody's coming out now saying, oh, the video is fake. They all got it from me. I was the first YouTuber to actually make people wake up because a lot of people are blind. And to all the people that keep sending fake videos, you're not intelligent. Let me just tell you that straight. Here at Ringo TV, we don't sugarcoat. We believe in telling people exactly what they need to hear straight. If you are an individual and you're sending me videos, right, and you're saying, yo, Ringo, man, check out this video of Joe McCann and Ashlee in a hotel, you're not an intelligent person. I'm just telling you straight, you're not. You need to really go back to school. You need to get your brain checked because anybody in their right mind would know that Ashlee and Joe was at a villa in, Zanzibar. So once you understand that and you look at that video, that's not them, right? Number two, when you look at it, the video is all blurred. You can't see who's who. You don't even know who it is. And where's the source? So you mean to tell me you just grab a video from Instagram and run with it? Where's the source? Where did the video come from? Look at the day it was uploaded. Use your brain. Because it seems like most people are not intelligent in today's day. That's why I call things out as it is. Now, let me put this on the screen real fast. Let me see. What we got here. Okay. So I was doing a little research and I was talking about, asking, going to Google search on the video in question. And it gets back. It says the video is an AI generated deep fake. It circulated online amid the tragedy death of influencer Ashlee Jenae, who passed away during an engagement trip to Tanzania. The footage, which claimed to show a woman being chased by a man through a hotel stairwell, is not real. According to TMZ, representatives for her fiancé, Joe McCann, denounced the clip as an atrocious deep fake and investigated the individuals responsible for spreading it. So the video, guys, is 100% deep fake. It is AI generated. But when you think about this, Fumi Void and Trent basically said it's a real video of someone who robbed someone's jewelry or whatever the case is, or robbed someone, but yet they're not giving you the source of who was robbed. You see what I mean? Now, the reason why they're saying that is to throw shade at me because I'm the one who told everybody that it's AI. But they don't want to say it's AI because that would make it look like they're following me. So they're saying, no, it's really a real video. It's just that, no, it's not. It's AI generated. That's what it is. Because if it's a real video, why none of you don't know where it came from? Where's the source? Where's the source of where the video come from? Did anybody post the source? Did anybody post the name of the woman, the name of the guy, the name of the hotel? Did anybody post the source of where it came from? Of course not. You know why? Because it's AI generated. Right? Now, let me throw something else on the screen. Let me see if I could do this. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Right? So now, this is the TMZ. Okay, I don't need this right now. We'll get to that in a minute. What I want to do is, okay, this is Fumi's thumbnail. Now, I want you to see how deceptive this is. Her thumbnail says, "What did I just watch?" Now, what that's designed to do is pull you into the fake video. If she know the video is not real, why would she put, "What did I just watch?" That's clickbait, to pull you in. Like there's something that's so crazy, you gotta watch it too. This is what they do. You see how her face is like this? This is clickbait. Let me show you how this works. Watch her facial expression. Because here at Ringo TV, we show you how they use deceptive means to pull you in. You see how she's trying to look like she's shocked? You see the hand? She's trying to look like she's shocked, like, what did I just see? Oh my goodness. But she know the video is fake. She know it's not real. But she's making it seem like she's so shocked. And she just published this video today. She just published this video today. Guys, think about from when I debunked the video. We're talking about like 3-4 days ago. But Fumi is acting like she's shocked all of a sudden. Do you see what I mean? This is all deception. This is clickbait. This is how they pull you in. You know? She's acting as if though she just witnessed something that is so shocking, she can't believe it. And it makes the viewer click. And then when you click, there's nothing there. And you're disappointed. You understand? So now, let me get to this now so that you guys can get up to speed. Now, keep in mind, she have Joe image, Ashlee's image. So what this thumbnail is implying that she just saw something that you guys need to see too. You see that? So now, let me do this. Let me move this out of the way because we got to talk about the video that she released so that we could break this stuff down. Right? So let me do this. Okay, that's the TMZ video. Okay, so this is Fumi's video here. So we're going to react to her video. And again, for those of you that have joined in, Fumi Void 2 weeks ago filed 3 copyright claims against my platform and had 3 videos deleted by YouTube with a lie, a false copyright claims. I countered her false claims and the videos were restored by YouTube. I was successful in getting those videos restored. So make sure you go to my community section where it says post and watch those videos. She don't want you guys to know what I was saying. She failed in her attempt to try to destroy me, but she want you guys to believe that she's fighting for justice for Ashlee Jenae. No, she's not, guys. She's fighting for money. Let's get into her content, react to this video, guys. And again, this is her reacting to what TMZ put out. You understand? Just like with the videos that she filed the false claims on, she was reacting to somebody else's video and had the nerve to flag my video for copyright because she don't want me criticizing her. Isn't that ironic that YouTubers like to criticize Joe McCann? They like to criticize celebrities. They like to criticize Jay-Z. They like to criticize all these different people, right? But when you criticize them, it's a problem. Makes no sense, right? And a shout out to all the mods, everybody that support the show. I see Caramel. I think I see Azandra in the building. Show what's going on. Shout out to all the members, all the viewers, all the supporters. Make sure you subscribe, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. We have to get the likes to match the views. So let's get into the content. This is the newest video that Fumi released. We're going to debunk this video. We're going to add our commentary and criticism, which is protected under fair use, Fumi. Ha ha. Let's go.
Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we, baby?
How are you, my Fumi Nation? Oh, I just want to talk to you about Ashlee. Poor little Ashlee. Joe McCann, Fumi Nation. I just want to talk to you about these wonderful shirts that we have. Make sure you go and buy your shirt. Buy it today. Because my Fumi Nation, I want to alert you about what Joe McCann said. So let's get into the content, please.
Well. Fumi Nation, you know I love you and you absolutely love me back. I see all of your messages and the avalanche of messages I got from you in relation to this video that so many of you were alerting me of in relation to.
Ladies and gentlemen, be very careful of love bombing. That's what she's doing right here. It's called love bombing. Love bombing is a practice that a lot of YouTubers love to do. They'll come online and they'll be like this. Hey, everybody. I just want to thank all of you guys, man, for all your support and love. I just love all you guys. I mean, from the bottom of my soul, guys. You guys rock. You guys, I mean, I read all your messages, all the love, the support. I just want to wish all you guys nothing but success because it's been a wonderful, they love bombing you. You know what I mean? That it's like they're doing too much. You know, deep down inside, that content creator don't even know you. They don't even know you, but they're doing too much. That's called love bombing.
Ashlee and Joe.
Let me see. Okay, now watch this, gang. She's showing on the screen people who DM'd her on Instagram. That's what she's showing here. People who DM'd her on Instagram. That's what these messages are. And this is the type of stuff that you get where people will DM you, hey man, check this out. Look, somebody said, Fumi, look, please talk about this. This is Ashlee Jenae. Do you see that? So she already got these messages. She just knew not to make a video about it because she would get in trouble. You know? So she was holding on to these messages. Notice she didn't give you the dates of when these messages were sent. When you look at her video, it don't say the date these messages were sent. Because I'm pretty sure these messages were sent days ago. Days ago. Because days ago, people were sending me messages with the very same videos. And I never made a video running with that narrative. I debunked the lies. You know? So now, let's continue. Right? Now watch this. She says, I absolutely will, sis. Thank you. It will be up tomorrow. It will be up tomorrow. So if we think about this, if her video just was released today, that means yesterday somebody told her about that video, but she been knew about the video already. She been knew, just like many other YouTubers did. Because I was the first YouTuber to debunk the fake video. Nobody did it until they saw me. Everybody was running with that video on YouTube. Everybody. People are still running with that lie on YouTube right now. Right? Let's see what else we got. So somebody else sent her a message. Notice, no date. There's no date of when it was sent. But you see people sending her stuff, new footage of Ashlee, Jenae, and Fiancé. This is what they do on social media. But notice what Fumi says. Watch this, guys. Because Fumi told you, watch this, guys. Fumi told you guys it's a real video. It's not AI, right? But I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can flip it. Because on my end, you know, you probably can't see it. But if you look, it says it's AI. It's AI, darling. Which one is it? She told you guys it's a real video. So why you told this person that it's AI, Fumi? Because you have to lie. Because you and Trent are working together to mislead the viewers. So it's AI in the DM messages. You literally, let me make this larger, guys. Let me make this larger because, you know, this is why we do this work, fam. We do this kind of work because it's very, very important. Let me put this on the screen so you guys can see that Fumi said this is AI. We got to establish this for the YouTube community because these YouTubers be lying all the time, guys. All the time. And I'm tired of the lies, man. So many lies out here. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, guys, because we're going to be here tonight. Tonight, we're going to town. We're going to work tonight. Oh, yeah. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel. This is the #1 channel when it comes to all content related to Ashlee Jenae. All content. We're the most thorough on these YouTube streets. Nobody else is doing this level of work, guys. Nobody. So make sure you lock in, subscribe, and keep it popping, right? So now, this is Fumi's message to that person. Let me switch the orientation. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Let me switch the orientation so you guys can see on your end. Fumi said, it's AI, darling. So Fumi, which one is it? Because you in your video was promoting Trent's channel, right? And you said for everybody to go subscribe to Trent because Trent said it's a real video. You said it's real, but here you said it's AI. Which one is it? Which one is it? Come on now. This is what I mean, guys. So we're trying to get to the truth of what's going on. So let's get back to the content. Let me get back to the video, guys. Let me get back to the video. Where did I put it? Okay, here we go. So let's see what else we got. So somebody else wrote her here and said, Auntie Fumi, did you see the video with Ashlee running from Joe in a towel? And he is naked running after her. See, all of these people, right? Now watch this, guys. And I don't care who get offended, right? I really don't care. All of these people who are sending her messages, they're not intelligent people, guys. They're not intelligent. They're not. Mentally, they don't have the capacity to think, to understand what is real from fake. They can't differentiate between real and fake. They don't know. They're not intelligent because none of these individuals thought it to go do any research. Let me go find out if it's real. Let me Google, fact check. No. What they do is they send you garbage, and a lot of times the people that send you these things, they be the people who actually created it. And what they're hoping is that you make a video about it, and then you end up with a lawsuit on your hand from Joe McCann. Because the video is very disgusting and it's dangerous to allege. You can't even allege. Listen, even if you say it's allegedly Joe McCann, that can still get you in trouble, guys. Because you're saying that's him. You're saying that's Ashlee. Very, very dangerous. See, somebody else. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Somebody else write her again. Have you seen the new footage? Notice they keep saying the new footage, but nobody checked to see if the footage is actually new. Zanzibar haven't released anything. No one in Africa has released any footage from Zanzibar. So why are these unintelligent people contacting people to send videos? You understand? A lot of times these be bots sometimes too, and people could be using AI apps to send multiple messages to you in hopes that you bite. What they want you to do is bite. The creator of that fake video is looking for YouTubers to publish that lie. And sometimes YouTubers make the videos themselves in order to have something to talk about to make money. Have you seen the new footage of her running through the hall butt naked for her life? Let's go. Let's see what else we got. Another person says, we finally have footage. But notice what Fumi said. Fumi said, watch this. It's AI, my love. That building is not in Tanzania. So Fumi is contacting these people back, letting them know that it's AI, right? But in her new video that she released, she said it's not AI, that it's real because Trent said it's real. So in other words, because Trent says it's real, then Fumi says it's real. But did anybody fact check anything? No, because they're not intelligent. But we here at Ringo TV, we do all the research, we do all the work. The video is AI. It is AI generated, guys. So let's get back to it. Another person she responds to. She says, thank you, my love. I think this is AI though, but please keep them coming. Okay. You see that? Let's see what we got here. Another message. Somebody says, hello, auntie. And they keep calling her auntie. Stop calling this woman your aunt if she's not your aunt. Stop giving people titles. You're giving them your energy. The person says, I just saw this and want you to see if it's real or fake. Imagine you're contacting Fumi to see if it's real or fake. You know why? Because you're not intelligent. That's crazy. That's like you contacting me to see if a $100 bill is real or fake. That's crazy if you got to contact me to let you know if it's real or fake. You couldn't do that on your own? Thank you. Sending love all the way from whatever, Angola. She says, thank you, my beautiful sis. Yes, I saw it, but unfortunately, it's AI. Again, she says it's AI, unfortunately. But in her video, she says it's real. You know why? Because she got to make it appear real to you so that content creators like me who already debunked the lie as AI, so that it can make her look like she's different. Like they got the real scoop, when really it's AI. They just don't want it to be labeled AI. She said, thank you, beautiful sis. Yes, I saw it, but unfortunately it's AI. Thank you so much. And please, anything that you see, continue to send over. We have to stay on this story and get justice for Ashlee. All my love to you. She's not trying to get justice for Ashlee, guys. She's trying to make money. Do you understand? A person cannot try to get justice for Ashlee if she's encouraging people to bribe people in Africa. That's what Fumi did, guys. She was encouraging Ashlee's family to use the GoFundMe money that you guys sent. Fumi Delavoye was encouraging Ashlee's family to bribe people in Africa. That's what she did. You understand? Go check out my videos. I'm going to have to upload a separate video where I can show the world that that's what Fumi did, which goes against YouTube's community guidelines. And it's also an international crime to encourage people to do that and to carry it out. You know? So let me continue on with the case. Let's go. Somebody else sent her another message here. and says, "Hello, Auntie Fumi. Has this been released?" Oh my God. Do you see how these people are unintelligent? You see how they're not smart? They're not smart individuals, guys. They're contacting her to ask, has this been released? She says, "Hello, my love. Thank you so much. But I think it's AI." Again, her own words, guys. I'm using her own words to critique what she's putting out there. Right? Let's see. Let me see. What was that? Okay. I think we read that one already. All right. Someone says, "Hi, Fumi. I want to make sure that I share this with you in case you have not seen it yet. This video shows Joe chasing Ashlee through the hotel naked. I don't know where Willie D got the footage, but I wanted to make sure you receive it too." Now, again, Willie D lie used the very same fake AI video to accuse Joe McCann of running through a hotel naked with Ashlee Jenae running for her life. Didn't I tell you people that I debunked the video from Willie D? I debunked his lies. This person sent the same thing to Fumi and said, "I don't know where Willie D got the footage from," pretty much. Do you see how all these YouTubers are working together to lie to make money? But I wanted to make sure you receive it too. They wanted Fumi to receive the very same video. So you know what they did? That link is most likely Willie D's video. That very same link right there is most likely Willie D's video. Matter of fact, let's fact check that. Let's fact check that, guys. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, guys. Let me go to Willie D's channel and let's go fact check this to see if I'm correct. Maybe I'm wrong, right? I could be wrong. There's nothing wrong with being wrong, right? But let's go to Willie D's channel. Let's see if he still got the video up, because maybe he took it down, right? Let's see what we got. Because Willie D is focusing on making money. He don't really care if it's a lie. He don't care at all. He just want to make money, right? I realize that about a lot of these YouTubers. They don't care about anything. Let's see what we got. He been just dropping all sorts of videos. He thirsty for money. Yep, video's still there. He still got the video there. Still got the video there. I'm going to get that on the screen too. Give me a minute, guys. Because it's all about making money for these people. They don't care about the truth at all. They don't care about it. Let me see. Okay, so watch this, gang. Well, let me show you how I'm really good at what I do. Because a lot of y'all don't understand how I do my investigative news reporting, right? But let me show you this. I'm going to get the receipts on the screen in a minute, because I want you to see this for yourself so you know I'm not joking, I'm not lying, I'm not making this up, right? And you could go fact check this yourself. The link that she got is, in fact, Willie D Live's video. Just like I said, right? So let me take this off the screen because I no longer need that. Let me post this on the screen. Give me a minute. Got to get all my receipts. You know I'm the receipt king. I'm the king of receipts. I fact check everything before I publish. You understand? That's how I work. I don't do sloppy work, guys. When you come to Ringo TV, rest assured I value your time, and I'm not here to play any games. I'm here to really cover this story for real, for real. Now, we want to know if this is in fact Willie D's video, because remember, that's a DM message from Fumi, right? That was a DM message from Fumi. So now, let's look at this. Let me go here, move this thing. So this is Fumi's video. So as you can see the URL, right? You probably can't see it, so I'll do this because I like to make sure that everything is fact checked before we rock, right? Let me see. Shout out to Michelle. Michelle for the $5 support says, Cook, Ringo, expose these fakes. Oh yeah, I will. Shout out to Forever Studio. See you in the building. Let me do this real fast, guys. I got to make sure that I can prove what I'm saying, because it's all about building trust with the YouTube community. If you can build trust with your viewers, they're going to rock with you. That's just how it goes. So I got to make sure that everything that I'm talking about is verified, where it's no lies, no gimmicks, no nothing. I don't play games. I don't want to waste your time doing anything foolish, because credibility is everything on YouTube. If a YouTuber don't have credibility, don't listen to them, because they're lying all the time. So now, let me do this. So as you can see, this is the URL, right? I'm going to flip it for you guys to see it on your own, on your end. Let me change the orientation of this so you can see it, right? So now this is the image. Now, what I want you to pay attention to with this URL, so we can know what's going on in Fumi's DMs, is I want you to pay attention to the 5G4ZTH62J, and it looked like probably an I or L, right? I want you to look at that, and now let's look at this, because this is Willie D. Lie's video that he released with the fake AI video, publishing it as the truth. Now, as we can see, that's Willie D's. Oh, let me change the orientation. Give me a minute. Let me change this up. All right. Okay. All right. So you should be able to see this now. You can see that on the screen, right? So now let me do this. Let me open this up like this. Okay. So now this is Willie D's video. Now watch this as I scroll up, right? That's the URL. You see that? That's the URL for the video. You see that? Notice Y5G. Let me go back to the other video so we could see, because what we're trying to find out if it's the same thing. Now look, let's do a split screen. Split screen, here, here. You see that? Y5G4. Y5G4. G. It's the same video, guys. Same video. So somebody sent Fumi Willie D's video. Did you see how we do our research? Do you see how I go through? This is what I do behind the scenes when I'm off YouTube. I'm researching, I'm looking at stuff, I'm verifying stuff before I talk about it. So it is confirmed that that person sent Fumi Willie D Live's video. That was Willie D Live's video that they sent. And why did they send her Willie D's video? Because they believe that Willie D is an authority figure on YouTube, because he got over 1 million subscribers. So they're considering that he got to be telling the truth. But he lied. He spread a lot of lies in his video. Make sure you check out my video that I did about him yesterday, right? Because that's his video that he did. And it got over 41,000 views. So this video, with 1 million subscribers, this video will earn Willie D about $1,000 something. He'll earn off of that video. About $1,000 something he'll be able to earn from that video, guys. That's how sick it is on YouTube, man. That these people are able to lie and use Ashlee's death in order to generate views to make all the money. 41,000 views, that will calculate into about $1,000 to $2,000 with 1 million subscribers, and all of the ads, you know, the engagement and the clicks and the likes. Yeah, that'll be about $2,000 and something he'll make off that video, easy. And the views are going to continue to go up, right? This is why I keep telling you folks, stop supporting people that lie. Support the YouTubers that are doing the work, the real work. So now, let's get back to her video so we can see what they're talking about. Let's go. Again, more people sending her the same nonsense. Okay, somebody else sent her a message saying, Fumi, there's a video going around seemingly. It's Ashlee Jenae running from Joe in a hotel. He was butt naked chasing her. I am trying to send it to you, but having difficulty doing so. Hope another subscriber might see it and have the know-how. Remember to use allegedly. I know you said it happened off American soil and it's done for, but no. Notice how the person's trying to help her by saying allegedly because they know the video is fake, but they want content. You see? She says, "Oh, thank you, my beautiful sis. Yes, I saw it, but unfortunately," that's the same comment. So Fumi copies and pastes comments, guys. Are you reading this? We saw her. She posted that same comment to somebody else. So, guys, when you send Fumi a DM message, she's copying and pasting what she sent somebody else. She said that same message to other people. She's copying and pasting. She's not even writing back to you individually. She's copying and pasting her messages back to the people. That's sad. Okay, so now let's get the volume back, guys. Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We got a lot of work to cover tonight. Oh yeah, let's go. I have to appreciate the passion because you guys are out there and we are definitely on the same page. No, we're not. We're not. Those people are not passionate. They're sending you a bunch of lies. Why would you credit those people for being passionate, Fumi, and they're sending you lies? Anybody that sent me that video, I had to rebuke them and let them know the video is fake, or I blocked them. Some people, they got spared because there are people that send me stuff all the time. They fall through the cracks. But most of the people, they got rebuked by me, blocked, you know what I mean? And I told them about themselves for sending me a fake video. You're here showing them love like they sent you something good. Comes to justice for Ashlee Jenae. I tried to respond to as many. Of you because what I'm really grateful for is that you reach out to me. I am very grateful for it. And so I try to respond to as many as I. All you had to do is just copy and paste the same message like you did before. You could respond to all of them by copying and pasting the same message. Can with all of the stuff that I have to do on a daily basis as well. The video in question, if you look at it, first and foremost, listen, you will see that it's a building. That's a building, brick building. Fumi, you got that from me. I'm the one who said all that. You busy copying me. All you YouTubers, y'all copy me, man. That's all y'all do all day. Fumi don't have content. She's not a content creator. You know what I mean? All she do is regurgitate what she hear other people do. She spread lies. She put out a bunch of narratives that are not true. And now she's trying to make it seem like she know the truth. They all got it from me. I was the first YouTuber to debunk the fake video. As soon as the video came out, I went and I responded to Miss Lowdown's video. And she took her video down, mind you. Why? Because it's fake. And Ringo TV debunked her video. It was fake. You know what I mean? You can't put out fake content and expect that nobody's going to critique what you do. That's not how it works on YouTube. I do commentary and criticism. Look at my channel name, Ringo TV Reactions. This is my job. This is what I do. And I'm very good at it, right? But these YouTubers, they lie all the time. So she's trying to attempt to educate her viewers on where the location is when she got the info directly from me, guys. All of these YouTubers are watching me in the clouds right now. Of where, the supposed Ashlee is running up on, and you have the supposed Joe running up after her. That is not in Zanzibar. That's not in Tanzania. Where they were in was a resort. Right. Trent was quiet the whole time. Trent was not getting, Trent is not even getting the views that he was getting in regards to the Ashlee Jenae case. It's because a lot of people realize now that he's lying the whole time. I already told you guys, Trent is a liar. He's been lying about the case with Ashlee the whole time. Fumi, we know she's a liar. She filed bogus copyright claims against my platform. trying to silence me, but it didn't work. All 3 videos are restored. Make sure you guys check out those 3 videos, because now I know those videos are exclusive videos, because it really must be popping. So I'm gonna have to get them videos into high circulation now, because whoo, now that they're restored, and I know that there's something in them videos that really affected Fumi's mental case to the point where she wanted to silence me. That means I was speaking real truth, and she tried to get me up on out of here, guys. So make sure you support those videos. Go into them videos, view that content, get that conversation started, share it all over the place so the world can know exactly what we're doing over here, gang. Let's go.
And they had their own villa. So just the venue, the scene alone, that is not Ashlee.
Shout out to Zato. I see you in the building. What's going on? Let me see. A copycat has the audacity to copyright strike somebody. That's the thing that is crazy about it, man, is that these people, all they do is copy me, and they regurgitate what they hear from others, and they have the nerve to file fake copyright claims. She was really banking on that I would be up on out of here, gang, and she could just continue to do what she's doing. That's not how it works on YouTube, man. That's not how it works. And what's so shameful about this, guys, is that YouTubers like these, they like to talk about other people, and when you talk about them, they don't like it. For some reason, they don't like it when you talk about them, and that's not how it works. I'm going to talk about you, Fumi. I am going to react to all your videos now. All your videos will be reacted to. That's right. All of your videos. I'm reacting to everything, and I'm going to add my professional opinion and commentary based on the lies that you put out there. So good luck with that. Nice try, but it failed, right? And I want the YouTube community to know that she tried to get my platform destroyed, guys. Make sure you go to my posts in the community section on my platform. Check out my 2 recent community posts so you can know what she did to me. Because if you guys that follow Fumi know what she did, you may reconsider that follow. Let's go.
That is not Tanzania. That is not Zanzibar. Could it be a situation where it was in her residence in Miami or her place in Miami? Most probably.
What? That's a lie. What are you talking about? Did you just hear what she just said, guys? Did you guys just hear what Fumi just said? Did you hear this, guys? Did you hear what she just said? Wow. Let me rewind it back, because I don't think y'all heard it. Listen to what she just said, guys. She just lied again by alleging, well, not even alleging. She said maybe it could be a hotel or something she got in Miami. So she's still trying to make you believe that that's Joe and Ashlee at a hotel. Listen carefully.
And they had their own villa. So just the venue, the scene alone, that is not Ashlee, that is not Tanzania, that is not Zanzibar. Could it be a situation where it was in her residence in Miami or her place in Miami? Most probably.
Probably? What? Most probably? How could you say a fake AI video is most probably Ashlee and Joe at a hotel in Miami? Do you see why I told you stop listening to these people? Didn't she tell you in her video that Trent out loud said that it's a real video of somebody robbing somebody's stuff? So why would she be telling you that that could be Ashlee and Joe at her place in Miami? Do you see how they're lying to you guys to keep you tuned in, to make you believe that there's a possibility that it could be Ashlee and Joe? Listen again, because this is what they don't like: criticism. They don't like when you criticize them. Let's go.
That is not Ashlee, that is not Tanzania, that is not Zanzibar. Could it be a situation where it was in her residence in Miami or her place in Miami? Most probably. That could be, maybe she lived in an apartment building.
What? Do you see this, guys? Maybe she lived in an apartment building. So Fumi is basically saying that the footage could still be Joe and Ashlee. Even though, watch this, gang. This is what I keep telling you. Listen, I don't know why you folks keep tuning into these YouTubers that are lying every day. She is listen, she published this video even though TMZ, Joe's attorney, and everybody literally denounced this deep fake video, and her irresponsible actions with her YouTube platform is still alleging that there's a possibility that that footage could be somewhere in Miami or some sort of hotel or some sort of apartment where Joe is running after Ashlee. You can't even see who is that. That could be anybody. But they label it Joe and Ashlee. Listen to what he said. Let's go.
That is not Zanzibar. Could it be a situation where it was in her residence in Miami or her place in Miami? Most probably. That could be, maybe she lived in an apartment building. Absolutely.
Wow.
But it's AI. No, I beg your pardon.
Whoa, no,
it's
not. No, Fumi. You just said it's AI. Listen to what she said, fam. You should have edited this video before I got it. You should have edited it. Watch this, gang.
In an apartment building, absolutely. But it's AI. No, I beg your pardon. It's not AI.
Oh, no. No, you said it's AI. You said it's AI, Fumi. What do you mean you beg you pardon? You should have edited that part out. What are you doing? You said it's AI. That's what you said. Not only did you say it's AI, you told all of those people in the DMs that it's AI. We're just doing commentary and criticism. I'm trying to figure out for the life of me, why would a YouTuber file false copyright claims against somebody that is responding to their videos with the lies that they put out? This is crazy. Absolutely insane. Listen to this.
Absolutely. But it's AI. No, I beg your pardon. It's not AI. It's not AI. It's not Ashlee. It's not Joe. Joe came out with a comment.
Notice how she's twisting the narrative, twisting this information to try to promote Trent out loud now. Again, let's rewind it back. Listen to her say it's AI, and then she's going to try to get back on script.
Miami or her place in Miami, most probably. That could be, maybe she lived in an apartment building. Absolutely. But it's AI. No.
She said it's AI. The same thing she told all of those people on her Instagram page that it's AI, that's what she said here. Now she's going to switch up.
I beg your pardon. It's not AI.
It's not AI. So if it's not AI, you're suggesting that it's real? If it's real, then where is it from? Provide the source. Because you can't say something is real if you can't provide the source. There's no source for that. And if it was, you would all know. With all the stories that came out, you're going to tell us in the social media streets that see everything? Nobody's seen that video before. That's why people are gravitating to it, because it was new to them. But it's AI.
It's not AI. It's not Ashlee. It's not Joe. Joe came out with a comment. And I was like, oh.
Joe came out with a comment. Who cares about what Joe came out with? Ringo TV already debunked it, the video. I already debunked the lie. We didn't even need to hear from TMZ. Check this out, fam. Let me go to TMZ real quick, because she's about to go read TMZ's message, right? Let me go to TMZ and get this information. Give me a minute. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Is this it? I think this is it. Yeah. Okay. TMZ published this, guys, on the 21st, published May 21st, 2026. Ashlee Jenae's fiancé, Joe McCann, viral hotel video is deep fake. All right? It says a viral video claiming to show Ashlee Jenae being chased by her fiancé Joe McCann in a hotel before she was found dead in her room is nothing more than some AI generated slop, at least according to Joe's legal team. Do you see that? But I've been made my video. I've been debunked that lie. You see that? And I guess they show the video. They show the video there, which is AI generated. 100%, guys. And here's the thing. The pages that are promoting that, those are most likely the people that generated the AI video. It's very easy to find, you know? It says in a social media post that's picking up steam online, a woman is being chased by a bald man in what appears to be a hotel stairwell and hallway. The post claims to show new footage of Ashlee and Joe, but Joe's attorney, Edward Andrew Palzek, tells TMZ this video is an atrocious deep fake. We are investigating who is responsible for peddling this garbage and will be taking forceful legal action. To his attorney, it's interesting to me that, and I get it. I could get wanting to take legal action against whoever did that, and you should. At the same time, in my humble opinion, as I do my research on this investigation, for you as an attorney of Joe McCann to say this is an atrocious deep fake, we are investigating who is responsible for peddling this garbage and will be taking forceful legal action. In my opinion, right? That's bullshit. Here's why. Ashlee Jenae is dead, right? And the amount of energy you're willing to put into finding out who put out a fake video, where you and Joe McCann is not putting no resources or effort into finding out what happened to Ashlee, is effing offensive to us viewers. To have the audacity to be worried about a video and you guys are not putting your minds and resources together to get that video footage of Joe McCann at that hotel with Ashlee published online so we the viewers can see the truth, is sick. You guys got time to make public statements about a video and how you want to investigate who did that, but nobody's investigating Joe McCann. Nobody's investigating Tanzania. Nobody's investigating Zanzibar Hotel. Nobody's investigating what took place in that room. But y'all got time to investigate videos? Make that make sense. How come Joe McCann ain't putting his resources together to find out if somebody in Africa killed Ashlee? And why would Joe McCann claim that, oh, he got all this love for Ashlee, but would believe that she was capable of taking her own life? A real man who got love for his woman would be fighting tooth and nail like, look, my baby would never do that. My woman would never do that. Somebody murdered her, and we're going to investigate what happened to her. How come you don't see Joe with that kind of passion? But they got passion to talk about AI videos and how they're going to try to, use legal force against those people. But y'all ain't use no legal force against Zanzibar to get the footage from the hotel. Man, stop it. Stop it. Right? So it says, but Joe's attorney, Edward Andrew, tells TMZ this video is atrocious deep fake. We are investigating who is responsible for peddling this garbage and will be taking forceful legal action. But yet they're not taking forceful legal action against the hotel to get justice for Ashlee. Make that make sense, guys. It says, as we reported, Ashlee died earlier this year during a birthday trip to Tanzania. She was found dead in her room just days after getting engaged to Joe. Ashlee's fiancé remained in Tanzania for nearly a month while cooperating with authorities as part of the death investigation, and has since returned home to the U.S. after being cleared to leave the African nation. But notice this, guys. Where's Ashlee's cell phone? Where's Ashlee's personal belongings? Where's her passport? Where's her ID? Where's her social security number? Her social security card, excuse me. Where's her luggage? Where's her cell phone? Why that haven't been given to the parents? Where's the autopsy? Guys, where is the autopsy from Zanzibar? Where's the autopsy that was made in the United States? Where is the family? They're lying. They took the GoFundMe money, profited off of Ashlee's death, and they lied to us, the American people, by making us believe that they're getting a so-called autopsy. The autopsy should be here already. They're lying to us. They're lying, guys. You understand? Let's see what we got. Okay, somebody post one comment. Let me see this one comment. Says, as an African queen, this is what they want y'all to believe because they don't want to portray day people as a monster. This is our time. We built this country. It's our moment. He beat his wide. That person need hooked on phonics. I'm sorry. I can't read their comment. I get irritated when people just, I don't even know why they're on social media. Let's get back to the video, guys. Commentary and criticism, fair use, Ringo TV reactions. Be sure to hit the like button, guys. We got about 300 in the building. Likes is what helps to push the video. We need your support, guys. Now is the time. Let's go.
With the quickness, he was able to respond to this somewhat, would I say, viral video. Ashlee Jenae's fiancé, Joe McCann, says viral video of hotel chase is a deep fake. Yeah, he told TMZ this. He's very chummy with TMZ. Have you noticed?
Why is she saying he's very chummy with TMZ? Have you noticed? TMZ is mainstream. What are you talking about? You're literally responding now. Where you been? You've been on a hiatus. Where you been, Fumi? You now talking about this situation. Why? I've been covered this. I'm ahead of the pack. I've been on this investigation since day one and haven't deviated from it. I'm still on course talking about this topic while everybody else been lying.
Yeah. Let me just get to it because I want to see whether he said anything else. Yeah. A viral video claiming to show Ashlee Jenae being chased by her fiancé Joe McCann in a hotel before she was found deceased in her room is nothing more than AI-generated slop, at least according to Joe's legal team. Full story in the bio. And this, my darling, is from TMZ. So let us go into that. Yep. Because I've always said I would come up. Aha, there we go. Ashlee Jenae's fiancé, Joe McCann, viral hotel video is a deep fake. A viral video claiming to show Ashlee Jenae being chased by her fiancé, Joe McCann.
I mean, she's telling us stuff we already know. She really don't got nothing to talk about, guys. There's nothing in her video that is newsworthy. Like literally, there's nothing there. She's not adding no value to nothing. She's been on all this time. All she told you is what TMZ said. You could have just went to TMZ and read that. See, when I react to my videos, I'm adding value because I'm debunking the lies. I'm showing you the truth, and I'm sharing my expertise in regards to the case. She haven't even given you anything yet. Now she's going to go in to start promoting another YouTuber. Watch this.
In a hotel before she was found deceased in her room is nothing more than AI-generated slop, at least according to Joe McCann. In a social media post that's picking up a stream online, a woman is being chased by a bald man in what appears to be a hotel stairwell and hallway. The post claims to show new footage of Ashlee and Joe, but Joe's attorney, Edward Andrew Palsnick, tells TMZ the video is an atrocious deepfake. We are investigating who is responsible for peddling this garbage and will be taking forceful legal action. OMG. Allegedly. A lot of Fumi Nation tells me, Fumi, please say allegedly, honey. Okay, I am saying allegedly, but allegedly, TMZ has it right here. Yeah. The screenshots will be up here for you guys. As reported, Ashlee died earlier this year during a birthday trip in Tanzania. She was found deceased in her room just...
Did anybody hear any new content from Fumi that she added to this video that's new, something that she did? Nothing. This is what I mean, guys. It's all for clicks and views. She's not giving you nothing. There's no content. Everything she's doing is just... Listen, do you know when you use content, let's say you use content from TMZ. Let's say TMZ put out an article and you just come on YouTube and you make a video. Hey guys, I want to report on the news. TMZ just released such and such and such. And you show the TMZ article on your YouTube, right? And you just read what they post and you add it. No value, nothing. YouTube might end up zapping your platform because that's a part of what is called inauthentic, whatchamacallit, it's like you're lazy. You're a lazy creator. You're not really producing nothing. You're just taking what someone else did. Someone else written this article and you're just repeating it and you never added nothing to it. You ain't give a spin. You ain't give your opinion. You ain't give anything. That right there, I mean, just give the people the link and let them go view it themselves.
Days after getting engaged to Joe, Ashlee's fiancé remained in Tanzania for nearly a month while cooperating with authorities as part of the death investigation and has since returned home to the United States.
Well, if he since was returned home, it's because they've done the investigation already and proven that he ain't do nothing. You see that? If they let Joe go, it's because they already checked all situations in regards to this case and they said the man is not guilty and they let him go. That's why it's up to Ashlee's family to be fighting for her justice. Fumi is not fighting for Ashlee's justice. Fumi is fighting for YouTube money because she's not adding no value to the case. She's repeating stuff we already know.
After being cleared to leave the African nation. You know what's funny?
What's funny? What's funny, Fumi? Because there's nothing funny. Ashlee is dead. What exactly is funny? What is funny? It don't make no sense, man. You know what it's called, Zato? It's called reuse. Reuse content. That's the term. Reuse. Meaning, if you just take the TMZ article, post it, and just repeat what it says, and you didn't add nothing, that's reuse content. YouTube will zap you for it. Matter of fact, you'll get demonetized for it.
We were told that Joe was being detained and his passport had been seized, temporarily. But we did not see any pictures, images of Joe being detained in Zanzibar.
Why would we need pictures of Joe being detained in Zanzibar? He was not arrested. So there's no need for that. You're not making any sense. It's because you really don't have anything to talk about, Fumi. You don't have nothing to talk about. What you just said make no logical sense. We don't need pictures to know that he was detained. Detained is not the equivalent of arrested. Nobody was arrested in the case of this situation. Nobody. You understand? Nobody was arrested in the Ashlee Jenae death case. Nobody. Detained is not arrested. Have you ever seen people get pulled over and a law enforcement officer is checking them out? It's like, we're going to detain you. You're not arrested. We're just detaining you so we can sort things out, kind of clear things up, because they said that this car fit the description of somebody that just robbed the store. If everything clears up, you'll be good to go. You'll head on up. So don't get alarmed. We're just detaining you. That's it. Simple as that. But you're saying, where's the photos? What does that have to do with anything? Who cares about that? Joe is home. He's relaxing. And in Africa, they the one that released him. Which means they didn't find nothing. So what are you talking about photos? It's because you don't have anything to talk about.
And his passport had been seized. temporarily. But we did not see any pictures.
Shout out to Caramel Kim for the support. $50 support says, congratulations. Congratulations to your daughter, 2026 graduation. The Ringo gang is so proud of you. Hey, I appreciate the support. We had to get up mad early, man, just to get parking. Man, I parked way over, man. Way over on the other side because it was just crazy. One lady destroyed her car. You know, like how when you pull into a parking spot and it had the curb of the sidewalk be right there. She was, I guess, when she pulled in originally, she pulled in her car too close to the sidewalk area where the curb is. So when everybody's leaving the school after the graduation, she backing up and pulled off her bumper. Her bumper just broke off. Man, I was like, oh, everybody was like, oh, she was out there picking up pieces of her bumper. I was like, man, how in the world that happened? But appreciate the support. You know, it is what it is. Let's see what we got. Okay, so let's get back to the content. Appreciate all the congratulations from the viewers. Appreciate that.
Images of Joe being detained in Zanzibar. No, we didn't see anything. We don't even know guaranteed that his passport was taken away from him. I'm just saying.
That don't make no sense what you're saying for me. What do you mean there's no guarantee that his passport was taken away? The report says his passport was taken away. What part don't you understand? The report says his passport was taken away. What does that have to do with this video of the deep fake? What are you talking about? Could you please provide the YouTube community with actual content? Because all you're doing is talking about stuff we already know.
All of a sudden now, you have this story, and Joe is out here declaring his innocence.
Yeah.
I'm just curious because you had an entire month, over a month, we're in May now, end of May, and here you are declaring innocence right away. You have something to say now. Well, you have already told us that, via your lawyer, that you'll be making a statement in the near future. It just gives me allegedly guilty vibes.
You see what she's doing here? She's saying that it's given allegedly guilty vibes. Why would that be allegedly guilty vibes? If I know there's an AI video out there claiming that I'm in a hotel butt naked running around and I'm Joe McCann, I'm going to say something publicly. Is it wrong that he's coming out publicly with his attorney to address the situation? Not at all. He's supposed to do that. It's a fake video. I don't want nobody with no fake videos alleging I'm out here in a hotel running after some women, especially when the woman died. He has a responsibility to say something. That doesn't mean, that's not an admission of guilt. That's him defending himself. Just like if somebody put out a fake video about you that's AI, if you robbing a bank, you're going to say something about it publicly. You're not just going to sit there and let somebody post a lie, right? So claiming that that's like an admission of guilt, it doesn't make any sense because what do you mean guilt? It's a fake AI video. It's not true. Again, we got to deal with facts. You see what I'm saying? Based on Ashlee's death, I believe Joe McCann has something to do with it. Do we have facts that he was at the crime scene? We don't have anything, guys. We don't have nothing. Because why? Ashlee's family is not fighting for her justice. Ashlee's family was supposed to go to Africa so that they could get the footage. They never went. They took your money. You see? They took your hard-earned money and basically living their best life while Ashlee is in a box collecting the worms. You see? And it's unfortunate because I don't understand what kind of family that is. You know? A father that loses a daughter will be flipping. He'll be losing his mind. Some of y'all that got kids, y'all don't play when it comes to your kids. If anybody even bother your kids, you start flipping and cussing. Some of you mothers will go to school and cuss everybody out, including the principal, if somebody do anything to your kids. I know that's how I am. I'm flipping on everybody. I don't care. You know? These are my kids. Nobody's supposed to be playing around with my kids. You mess with my kids, you're going to have a problem. You could talk about me online all day. You could say what you want. You can make videos. You can call me names. You F around my kids, bro, you're going to see the wrath of Ringo TV. The wrath of Ringo TV. And I don't care about no prison either. My kids, these are kids. They're innocent. You play around with anybody kids, you'll be dealt with.
Declaring innocence right away. You have something to say now. Well, you have already told us that, via your lawyer, that you'll be making a statement in the near future. It just gives me allegedly guilty vibes.
Allegedly guilty vibes. Think about what that sound like. You don't sound sure. How could Joe speaking out in regards to a fake AI video give guilty vibes? That's not going to get him in prison. The truth is, Fumi, you don't have no content and you don't deserve no views. It's content creators like you that is preventing Ashlee from getting any justice because you're not adding no value to nothing. All you're trying to do is run the numbers up off of her death so you could eat, so you could continue to make that money.
You see, when somebody is innocent, you don't say anything. You just come out.
What?
And drop it like a bomb. Boom. You have your statement and you can answer every question.
No, you're not making any sense because you're off topic. We're talking about a deep fake AI video. You are suggesting that what Joe should do is not say nothing? That don't make no sense. You just said he needs to just make a statement and just keep it moving. Well, that's what him and his attorney did. They made it very clear that the video is fake. Listen, the video, here's the thing. This is what I want the viewers to understand about credibility, truth, and why it's very important. Even though the majority of us believe that Joe McCann is guilty, right? We still need proof. I told you guys this from day one. As much as I believe that that man is guilty, he's not going to spend any time in prison if we don't have facts that tie him to the crime scene so that he could be charged with murder. If we don't have that proof, that man is never going to prison. Do you understand me? So when we listen to people like Fumi, who continually lie, say he's guilty, he's showing signs of guilt because he's speaking up about an AI video, it's dumb. He's supposed to speak up. Well, what we're not going to do is put out fake news just because we don't like him. I'm not doing that. Even though I don't agree with Joe, I'm not going to publish fake news just because I don't like him. I'm going to keep everything factual. The video with the AI stuff, that's not Joe McCann. I said that from day one. I never came out with that video saying, yo, that's Joe. I reacted to Miss Lowdown's video. Matter of fact, if you go back to my video where it says Ashlee Jenae running for her life, that was the same video title that Miss Lowdown used on her video. I reacted to her video, debunking the lies. That's what I did. I was the first one to call that video out because all these YouTubers was running with that video saying, yo, look at Joe McCann. Yo, that's crazy. That can destroy somebody's reputation. For real, for real. That's why I said you don't want to do that. Even if you believe he's guilty, do not use fake content to disparage somebody, to slander somebody, to make somebody out to be something that is not true. It's one thing if we got the hotel footage from Zanzibar and it's like breaking news. African leaders in Zanzibar released the footage of Ashlee and Joe at the resort. If that comes out, now we can talk about it. But all everybody had to do once they saw that video, all you had to do, guys, is a simple Google search. Did Zanzibar release hotel footage of Ashlee and Joe McCann running through the resort? The answer would come back no. Easy. So why is it that YouTubers don't know how to fact check information? How come they don't do their due diligence? Why is it that they always rush to social media to publish a video, to get the clicks and the views, so they can make all the money?
You didn't do any of that. Like I had said, the video is also not fake.
Now she's saying the video is not fake. Now watch what she do here, guys. She's now going to promote Trent. Guys, I already told you, Trent is a liar. A liar. He been lying about the Ashlee Jenae case this whole time. And here she go. She's about to promote him.
No. Trent out loud. Go to him, follow him, Fumi Nation.
Go to him, follow him, go to him, Fumi Nation. See? You see that? Up to now, did Fumi give you any content that is real? Something that is new? Something that is worth listening to over again? Because as soon as her video starts off, she's promoting shirts. Oh, my Fumi Nation. Oh. Make sure you wonderful darlings go buy my new shirt today. This is the new one. I want all of you to go to the website and make sure you buy the shirt today. It's very beautiful. My Fumi Nation, I love each and every one of you. I will be praying for you all the time. But I want to talk about Ashlee and Trent. Go to Trent and follow him. No, don't follow him. Don't follow him at all, fam. He's a liar. Watch this.
Said that it's actually a real video of a woman who stole money from the guy. And that was why he was chasing her.
That's called gossip, Fumi. You're gossiping. You're gossiping and you're repeating what Trent put out. That's what Trent put out. You didn't find that out. Where's the source of that, Fumi? Give us the source. Where's the website? Where is it? Where's the website showing that? Where's the source showing that? Where is it? Come on now. Let's go. Because she's trying to promote Trent.
Said that it's actually a...
Now watch this. Let me let you hear her say it. Watch this.
Go to him, follow him, Fumi Nation. Said that it's actually a real video.
So she's telling you that Trent said it's actually a real video. So she don't know if it's real. She's only going by what she heard. No research, no homework, no due diligence. She's just taking what she heard.
Of a woman who stole money from the guy.
So the woman stole money from the guy, but she's running with a towel. Where's the money in her hand, Fumi? You're not making any sense. So a guy is running around naked, a woman is running around in a towel, so you want me to believe that she stole money. Where the money at? Under the towel? How far is she going to get to in her car? So she stole the money, but didn't get dressed? I'm telling you, man, I don't know why are you guys listening to her? Why? Listen to this madness. Listen to this mental madness that she's saying, and she want you to believe this garbage.
Of a woman who stole money from the guy, and that was why he was chasing her, allegedly.
Allegedly. Do you see that, guys? Allegedly? Why is she saying allegedly if it's the truth? Because it's a lie. Look at her face. She don't even know what she's talking about, guys. She's clueless. She's only repeating what Trent put out, which is a lie. A lie. TMZ, Joe McCann's attorney, they all focusing on this thing is deep fake. It's AI generated. I told you guys this is AI generated before TMZ. Come on now. before TMZ, I already done debunked that video and put out the news that the video is fake.
Trent, good to see that you are back, because you had disappeared for a week and the Outlanders had come over to Fumi Nation.
Think about this garbage, man. Watch this. Somebody said, Trent has been covering this story every single day since April, but it's so weird now. It's been more than 3 days since he had last posted anything on social media. I really hope he is fine and no one did nothing to him. Justice for Ashlee. So in their mind, and this is an old comment that was on one of her older videos, where that person was wondering if Trent is okay if someone did something to him, which makes no sense. Why would somebody do something to him? But notice how Fumi keep promoting this guy. She promotes him every video, guys. Fumi is his handler. She promotes him every day. She's helping his platform to grow. I see it all the time. YouTubers be doing this, but not like this. This is a promotion campaign where she's trying to uplift all of these YouTubers to push them up there in the algorithm. You know? All of Trent's videos are all lies. I already debunked most of his work already, guys. Debunked them. Lies. Lie after lie after lie. That's all they do.
And said, where's our boy? And I said, I don't know.
Where's our boy? So disrespectful.
And the Outlanders had come over to Fumi Nation and said, where's our boy? And I said, I don't know. I wanted Fumi Nation to know that I don't know Trent personally.
Why do you have to tell us that for if you don't? Why you got to tell us you don't know Trent personally? You don't have to know somebody personally to do business with them. You're gaslighting these viewers. You and Trent is working together. I don't have to know someone on YouTube to do business with them. I could be doing business with somebody and don't know them personally. So you're gaslighting the viewers. You're familiar with Trent and he's familiar with you. So stop gaslighting these viewers. You're working together. That's why you're promoting him.
And I said, I don't know. I wanted Fumi Nation to know that I don't know Trent personally. I only know of Trent's work. And I only knew of Trent because we are all following the story of Ashlee Jenae.
We? You mean Ringo TV is? You never mentioned me not one time. I'm at the front of the pack. I got the most videos. I've done more videos on the Ashlee Jenae case in combined with all of you guys put together. If all of you YouTubers would have put all your videos together, I got more videos up than all of you because I did the most research. And you guys been copying me the whole time. The whole time, these YouTubers been copying my research, my work. That's what they've been doing, guys.
And so we support each other because we are supporting.
You support each other, but you flagged me 3 times. How is that support? You flagged me 3 times with 3 false copyright claims. I countered your claims. My videos are back up. So we're back to doing this work. And now I'm going to react to all your videos. And if you try that again, my. You're right where I want you to be right now. I'm playing chess. And it's not going to end well. For you, that is. Because one thing YouTube don't like is when someone abuses their system. Oh, yeah. And now I got a paper trail. I got nothing but receipts, emails from YouTube, correspondence of me back and forth with YouTube communicating about you. That's right. That's why we're reacting to your videos. And I want to see if you're going to try that again. Oh, yeah. So now, she's lying, guys. Once again, promoting Trent. Trent is lying. Trent said the video is real. Real? Provide those receipts. He never provided the receipts. So she's only going by what Trent said, not research she did. So that's called gossip, hearsay. That's not verified information, guys. It's AI generated.
The one cause, we're only looking out for Ashlee, and he had done such a phenomenal job.
They're not looking out for Ashlee. They're looking for money, guys. I keep telling you, these YouTubers do not care about Ashlee Jenae. They care about money. That's it. Money. That's what they care about.
Because he was the only one that went for the open funeral service.
He was the only one because he was desperate for clicks and views. Why would a YouTuber go down to a funeral for someone he don't even know? What kind of person does that? That's very offensive. When the family said they don't want no cameras or pictures or anything, but you're at a funeral shooting video talking about live at Ashlee Jenae funeral. You turned it into a spectacle at this point. That's crazy. What do you expect me to go? I ain't going to no funeral that I don't know these people. I'm not doing that, especially to record. That'll start a fight.
Where he was embraced by the ushers, and he had a first-hand understanding of what the family might be doing in regard.
They don't have no first understanding of nothing. See, what she's basically doing, guys, is promoting him as if though he's like a family spokesperson. He's just a YouTuber trying to make it big in Hollywood. That's all he's trying to do. You seen him posting videos talking about live at the Erica Kurt trial, X, Y, and Z, Charlie Kurt, all this other stuff. Them videos flopped. Ain't nobody watching that garbage. Nobody want to see none of that mess. You know what I mean? He tried talking about other content. Nobody's hearing that garbage, bro. It's like the only time people listening to him is when he talks about Ashlee Jenae. But now, recently, the views on those videos drop. Why? Because of my work making you guys know that he's been lying the whole time. He wants you to believe that he's an authority in terms of he's close to the family. So he's getting inside info on what the family is doing. The family ain't doing nothing, guys. The family is not defending Ashlee. The family is not fighting for her justice. The family didn't take the money to do anything. They didn't publish nothing in the paper. They didn't do nothing. You understand? You know, you could get ads in the paper. You could get promo in the paper. The family didn't even put an ad in the paper saying, guys, we need your help to get the word out. They didn't even do no interviews. They didn't even do no interviews with no mainstream talk shows or anything to get the word out on we need the backing of the United States to get justice for our daughter, Ashlee. The family is not defending Ashlee at all, man. But they want you to believe these YouTubers are the spokespersons for the family. They're nothing but money-hungry vultures at this point, guys. Let's go.
To getting more answers about what happened to...
Let me rewind that back so we can hear what she said. Let's go.
Understanding of what the family might be doing in regards to getting more answers about what happened to Ashlee.
The family is not getting us no answers. The family is quiet. You understand? The family don't post nothing on social media. They don't got no YouTube. They don't got no Instagram where they're going live and they're talking to the listeners. They're talking to the viewers. The family is just trying to be quiet and let this thing disappear. They don't care about Ashlee.
Because of the overpouring demand for me to do this video.
Overpouring demand? There was no demand for you to do no video. Stop the cap. Nobody was looking for you to say nothing. Overpouring demand. People were sending you a lying fake AI video. That is not an outpouring demand to do a video. Those people wanted to hear you go in on the video because they thought it was Joe and Ashlee. But you knew you couldn't do that because that's not them. Why? Because I debunked the video.
Of which I am not going to show here for a bunch of reasons. But one of them is, and I want you guys to...
Why wouldn't you want to show the video? I thought you said it's real. I thought you said Trent showed it and Trent said that it's real about somebody robbing somebody. I thought you said earlier in the video that it could be Ashlee's apartment, possibly in Miami. Didn't you say that in your video? Keep the same energy.
In mind, while we are still curious, always be mindful of her mom and dad.
Oh my goodness, man. I don't want to hear nothing about her mom and dad. They don't care about Ashlee. Stop trying to use all this emotional stuff to try to wheel the people in to make them emotional. These viewers are intelligent and they're smart enough to recognize at this point in time that Ashlee's parents don't give a damn about her. Because if they did, they'll be in Africa right now. They'll be in Zanzibar. They'll be at the hotel. They'll be looking for her cell phone, her luggage, every personal item that she have. The family would be out there raising hell. You understand me? That family did not even care about Ashlee at this point. And based on what Trent said, the family didn't even bury her. They didn't even put her underground. But everybody's going to talk about rest in peace. But she's not even underground. What they doing with her body? What kind of rituals are they doing behind the scenes, man? Come on. We don't want to hear that mess.
Always be mindful of her mom and dad.
Oh, boy.
Be mindful of her family and her friends.
You see this?
You see, we don't know Ashlee personally.
You don't know Ashlee personally. Stop the gaslighting. Stop the love bombing. Stop playing with people's emotions. She's trying to play with your emotions, guys.
But we're here to fight for justice for her.
How are you fighting for justice for her and you flagged me falsely 3 times? Explain that to your viewers. Listen, Fumi, why don't you come online and talk about what you did to Ringo TV? Come online and let the public know what you did, filing those complaints and how it failed. Talk about that. Because you ain't even addressing it. Those 3 videos are back up. And now I'm going to clip them videos. I'm going to put videos everywhere. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to be reacting to all your videos, sharing my commentary and my criticism, which is protected under fair use. You're going to learn this one. Let's go.
But they know her. She was a huge part of their lives.
Do you see how she's playing with your emotions? She was a huge part of their lives. Ashlee was not even cool with her family, fam. She was not. She was not. You understand? The family want you to think that they were all close. Ashlee was in her own world doing her own thing. You don't see no photos of her mom or dad on her Instagram. None. None of her social medias. You don't even see her family. You understand? Ashlee was 31. She was grown and she went out there to live her best life. Period. But she's making it seem like, oh, they were just great family, all close and loving one another. She's gaslighting you guys. Don't fall for the okie doke.
But they know her. She was a huge part of their lives. And this video can be distressing for them.
What? This video could be distressing for them? No, what's distressing is you. You're the one distressing. Because when the family see your video, they know you're fake. They know you're not being sincere. Anybody that could watch you could know you're not being sincere. You don't really care about Ashlee, Jenae. You're just saying stuff and trying to love bomb the family like they're just hurting and they're just so sad and they're just sad all day. No, stop. Stop playing games, man. She's playing with your mental right now, guys.
And this video can be distressing for them. So before you share it, think of that. If this was my sister, if this was my daughter, would I want to see something like this?
What was so distressing about the video? Number one, you don't know who it is. There was no violence in the video. You didn't see anything. It was AI generated. You're literally overreacting over something that makes no sense. Talking about the video is distressing. How? It's fake. I thought you said that it's not Ashlee. So if it's not Ashlee, how could that bother the family? Come on, man, stop it.
Have them in your prayers.
I'm not praying for nobody. I'm not praying for nobody. You understand? We got to stop being religious when it comes to this type of situation, gang. Stop being religious. You folks gave that family over $47,000. They didn't even go to Africa yet. They didn't jump on a plane. They didn't get her cell phone. They didn't get nothing. We ain't praying no more. We ain't praying. We tired of praying. Every time something happens, somebody want us to pray. I'm not praying now. You don't think God already know? What does the Bible say? What does the Bible say in regards to children and food? What does the Bible say about your heavenly Father knoweth what you need? He knoweth what you need before you ask him, right? Okay, so God already know that Ashlee is dead, and God already know who did it. So what the heck am I praying for? What am I praying for? For what? See, people like to be religious rather than just taking action. The family need to take that money that you gave them and go down to Zanzibar and get to that hotel and get Ashlee's cell phone and go to the so-called police that's out there and look for her phone. How come Joe don't have her phone? How come nobody's talking about Ashlee's cell phone? She needed a charger, remember? Okay, where's her phone? And how come the family don't got access to her phone? Somebody stole her phone. Where is Ashlee's phone? I'm the only YouTuber talking about where's her phone. Nobody's talking about it. So if you see these YouTubers talking about, oh, where's Ashlee's phone? What's going on with her phone? I don't know, but we need an investigation. They're getting it from me. I said this from day one. Where's her phone?
As we have Shanquella Robinson. I have also...
Now, you see how she's using Shanquella now? Do you see how she's trying to rub in that emotion? In other words, poor little Ashlee. Poor Ashlee Robinson. Poor Shanquella Robinson. She's using this to play with your emotions, especially if you're a woman. See, ladies, listen to me. As a woman, right? A lot of times, men may not understand this. But as a woman, you are ruled by your emotions. Your emotions can make you cry for stuff that have nothing to do with you. You can hear a story about somebody else or some other woman and you end up shedding a tear. And it's like, damn, that's not even your family. But you'll shed a tear or you'll become emotional over these cases. Especially if they black women and they died, it'll really bother you. And a lot of times most men, they don't understand that these emotions are real. It is what makes you a woman. And it's not just because you're emotional. It's because you're supposed to be a nurturer. You're supposed to be one that is attentive to your children. You're supposed to be, if your child falls, you're like, oh my goodness, you're okay? Come to mommy, come. And you're supposed to console a child. So those emotions, that's what make you who you are. Now, what people will do is they'll use your emotions to seduce you in order to get money out of you by making you feel sorry. Tragic stories, both of them. But she's playing with your mind, man. That's what I don't like, guys. I don't like how she's playing with you. I can see it. Listen to what she do.
Them in your prayers, just as we have Shanquella Robinson.
You see?
I have also seen in the comments...
Put them in your prayers as we did with Shanquella Robinson. Playing with your emotions. Getting you all riled up. That's what she's doing, guys. That's what she's doing.
Would I want to see something like this? Have them in your prayers, just as we have Shanquella Robinson. I have also seen in the comments, yes, they are both named Robinson. Yes, in the prime of their lives. Yes.
The way she's talking is designed to trigger your emotions. She's making herself sound as though she's caring. She's caring. Out of all the women that have passed, why is she focusing on Shanquella for? There's a bunch of black women that died. Why is she focusing on that? Because she knows that's going to resonate with you. She knows it's going to resonate with you in order to draw you in to make that YouTube money. That's what she's concerned with, fam. That's why she don't like me. But we're going to react to these videos, all right? Let's go. Commentary, criticism, educational use. Let's go.
Would I want to see something like this? Have them in your prayers, just as we have Shanquella Robinson. I have also seen in the comments, yes, they are...
Why would we be praying for Shanquella Robinson for and she's dead? What is the point of praying? What are we doing? What are we praying for? I'm tired of all this religious garbage. Seriously. Praying for what? I ain't praying about none of this stuff. Because if all these prayers supposed to be working, could somebody send me the prayer that pay bills? Could somebody send me the prayer that all I got to do is pray a prayer and my bills get paid? Because I want that prayer. I don't know about you, but I need the prayer that when you pray it, the bill get paid. In other words, all I got to do is pray the prayer, go check the status on my bill, and see that it says it was paid. And I'm like, damn, I didn't pay nothing, but the prayer worked. I need that prayer. I understand there's a time to pray, but let's be honest. A lot of people don't even understand what prayer means. What did the Messiah say? How we ought to pray. Father, who art in heaven, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. That's the only prayer you're supposed to be praying. Everything else is vanity. Lord, you know I'm praying. Lord, I just come to you in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, I need a car. Son, get a job. But Lord, I need a car. You know my needs. You understand my struggles. Son, get a job. But Lord, I thought you said to pray. Get a damn job. That's what he's going to tell you. You want a car, you get a job. You go get a job. You work. Your ASS off. That's how you get the car. So no prayer is paying a bill. Can we agree on that? No prayer is paying a bill. So why do people get religious when it comes to stuff like this? Oh, pray for the family. Where in the Bible did it say to pray for somebody because somebody in their family died? It don't say pray for nobody now. If anything, what you could do as a human being is encourage them. That's what you could do. In other words, somebody passed away in somebody's family and you know about it. This is what you do. You don't pray because nowhere in the scriptures does it tell you to do that. What you could do is you could check in on them. Hey, so-and-so, how you doing? I was kind of just call in, check on you, see if you good. You know what I'm saying? I know about your loss and, just remember them. You know what I'm saying? Go back to the old photos. Remember your mom. You know what I'm saying? Remember your son. Remember your grandmother. Remember your sister, your brother. Go back to the old photos, reminisce. You might shed some more tears, but just kind of, keep them in your heart. Keep them in your heart. And if anything, if it makes you feel good, kind of just talk out loud. You know what I mean? Just talk out loud and just be like, hey man, I know you're not here no more, but I'm gonna keep that dream you had alive. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of keep them at peace. But all of that stuff about praying, what exactly are you praying for? Because I need some of that prayer too, if it worked. Because we know it don't. Prayer is not magic, guys. It's not. If that's the case, pray for your car note to get paid. You can't pray for justice. That ain't gonna work. I need for you folks to get real. That's why I'm trying to speak so that you can understand. You can't pray for justice. You got to take action. You know why black people were enslaved for 400 years? Because they didn't take action. That's why. They stood there in chains and they let the oppressor rule over them rather than revolting and just saying, look, we're going to die, we're going to die, but we're going to get our freedom. You see what I'm saying? You got to fight for what's yours. You got to put in the work. The problem is, in order to get Ashlee justice, number one, the family have to be working. Y'all talking about praying for the family. Y'all wasting your damn time. The family should be with you gave that family $47,000, right or wrong? Okay, so you gave them power. Money has power. So you gave the family power to do things that under normal circumstances they weren't being able to do. The average person don't got $47,000 in their bank account right now, guys. Let's just be reasonable, right? The average person is living paycheck to paycheck, unless you got some business or you're a millionaire. You're just well off like that, and it is what it is. But for the average working person, they don't got 47,000 in their account. They don't have that, guys. Maybe they got some savings, a little bit of bread, probably 10 band, probably 20,000, But other than that, they don't got it, man. They just kind of just month after month going through the struggle, You're at the gas pump. I had to put gas in my car today, and you know, every time I go to the gas pump, you know, I start crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm like, damn, again. Like that gas just disappeared, man. I don't know what's going on, man. These gas prices ridiculous, man. But we still got to go through. So the family got your money and they didn't use it, fam. Y'all don't see the fam. Do y'all see them in Africa? No. So is the family working? So all this time y'all been praying and ain't nothing happened. All this time y'all been praying for the family. Did they step foot in Africa? We want to see action on behalf of that family. Action. I haven't seen none. This woman is using these two black women to exploit them for YouTube money. I'm here telling you guys the truth. That's why she flagged my videos with false copyright claims. She don't got no copyright, gang. She don't have a copyright. She don't have a copyright registered with the U.S. Copyright Office. She's not even in the United States. Do you understand me? Do you know what kind of process she would have to go through? Filing a copyright claim? Like, I don't even know why she wasted her time with all of that garbage, man. Like, for real, for real. She's playing with the emotions of the American black women to make you think she cares about Shanquella and Ashlee. She don't care about none of these women.
Named Robinson, yes, in the prime of their lives. Yes, they did not pass away in their homeland, the United States. They passed away with no family members around to fight for them.
What are you talking about? They passed away with no family members to fight for them. So you're the one fighting for them? Do you see what she's doing? Because we don't see Ashlee's family fighting for Ashlee. So what is she talking about? Ashlee's family right now is not fighting for Ashlee right now. They're not. Where they at? We don't see nothing. No updates, no autopsy, nothing. No press conferences. Who's representing Ashlee's family? Where's their attorney? Y'all gave them $47,000. They don't got an attorney yet? Come on, man.
And so that's why these stories are emotional. They're emotional for me because easily could have been my daughters.
You see what she just did? Look what she did. Watch this. Listen to this mess.
And the United States. They passed away with no family members around to fight for them. And so that's why these stories are emotional.
She said these stories are emotional. You see what I mean, guys? I'm telling you, man. Now, who's her target audience? She's not talking to us men because we're not emotional. You know what I'm saying? I'm not emotional at all. But she's targeting women. Listen.
They're emotional for me because easily could have been my daughters.
It easily could have been my daughters. Why would you even say it could have been easily your daughters? That's crazy. Never say that. She's targeting women because she knows women are ruled by their emotions. And now she's saying, oh, it could have been my daughters. Oh, it could have been my daughters. Undumbi, come over here to your mother. Come over here. You know your father. He told me the other day that Umbegi was in the school and your father, you trust your mother, right? You trust me. Okay. Oh. That's what she's doing. She want to gaslight you, making you believe that she care about these women. She don't care about these women.
And you never know how to react when you lose somebody so dear.
Stop dragging the story, man. It's like you're trying to be overly emotional. It's like you want to keep people emotional. Stop. You're supposed to be talking about the AI video. She's not even talking about the video, gang. She's not even talking about nothing. She's just dragging her boots at this point.
So that was why I didn't want to do it.
She's saying that's why she didn't want to do the video about the fake video. Because she didn't want to hurt Ashlee's family. What? Ashlee's family shouldn't even be on YouTube. They supposed to be in Africa getting justice. They supposed to be looking for Joe McCann. How come Ashlee's family didn't meet up with Joe McCann yet? Come on now. Come on. How come Ashlee's family haven't reached out to Joe now that he's back home to say we need to all talk so that we can find out what went wrong, what you guys were arguing about? I want to tell you, they all working together, y'all. Ashlee's family and Joe McCann is working together, fam. I don't want to hear nothing, bro. Like, for real, for real. She's talking all this mess about the story's emotional. Ain't no way in this world a father who lost his daughter after some man was with her in Africa somewhere, that I'm going to be home talking about I'm praying to Jesus and this dude is on U.S. soil, bro. I'm coming and see you, bro. We're going to have that talk, man. Man to man. My daughter dead. She in a box. And I know where you live. And I got your phone number. Bro, I'm coming to see you. I want to know. You got to tell me everything, bro. We're going to have some drinks. And I want you to get to talking. I'm going to have I'm going to interrogate you, bro. You ain't going to be able to have no rest. I need to find out what went wrong with my daughter, bro. She was in your care, in your watch. You supposed to be protecting her. Instead, she dead? Nah.
And then I said, okay, you know what? I'll do it and I won't show the video. Because
she says, I'll do it, but I won't show the video. Like the video is graphic or something. That video is not graphic. That video, you can't even see what's going on in the video. She's making it seem like the video is graphic. She's making it seem like it's a real video. That's not even Ashlee or Joe. So what is she talking about? Well, I'm not going to show the video like it's really the video. She's playing with your mind.
Her mom, because of her dad.
She's playing with y'all, man. This is sad. Listen to all this emotional mess.
And then I said, okay, you know what? I'll do it and I won't show the video. Because of her mom.
Because of her mom.
Because of her dad.
Oh my goodness.
We have to constantly think of them.
We have to constantly think of them, she says. I ain't constantly thinking of a damn thing but the truth. I am not thinking about Ashlee's parents. We're supposed to be getting justice for Ashlee. We're supposed to be fighting for the truth. So why would I be so focused on Ashlee's mom and dad and they're not even doing anything? They're not fighting for Ashlee. So what are you focusing on them for? They don't care.
They're the ones that knew her. It's the greatest loss for them. We get on with our lives.
No, you get on with the money. Because what you're using Ashlee for is to make all the money. You don't care about Ashlee. Let's stop it. You do not care about Ashlee, Jenae. About we can go on with our lives, but the family, they knew her and all this other mess.
Well, no, if there's any update, I will bring it to light. But I get on with my life.
It's funny how if there's any update, she will bring it to light. But the family haven't given you not one update. Have you guys noticed that? Ashlee's family don't bring no update. But Fumi, she got updates all the time. Updates that never came from the family. But she wants you to believe that she's the source of all updates.
They don't get the chance to get on with their life because their lives have been destroyed.
Their lives have been destroyed? Man, stop the cap. They got $47,000. They chilling right now. They're not even thinking about Ashlee.
So I just want us to be mindful of that, okay? And don't share the video. Don't share the video because now people look at it and think it's Ashlee and Joe. I'm not thinking of Joe. I'm thinking of Ashlee.
You see how she's playing with you? She's making you think, oh, I'm thinking of Ashlee. I'm just thinking of Ashlee. I'm just so devoted to Ashlee. Everything is about Ashlee. She don't care about Ashlee. She's lying. She don't care about Ashlee. She don't care about none of these women. She care about the check.
People look at it and think it's Ashlee and Joe.
Well, that's because YouTubers promote it as such. Like Willie D Live, like Miss Lowdown, and all these other YouTubers. They've been promoting this as if though it's the truth. You see? You even said that could be Ashlee and Joe in Miami at her apartment. That's what you said, Fumi. You said that.
I'm not thinking of Joe. I'm thinking of Ashlee. And I want to keep her humanized. And I want to keep her dignity.
Oh, boy.
And I want to keep all of this intact.
You're exploiting Ashlee. Stop it. You're exploiting Ashlee every chance you get by making the viewers believe you care, but you really don't. That's the problem I see. And I have good discernment to read people.
Until we get more information. If I'm not here every day, that does not mean I am not still on top of it and I'm not still looking out. Yes, I am. But when
you don't have anything to talk about, that's why you're not talking about Ashlee every day, because you don't have anything to talk about.
I have something concrete, not clickbait.
But that's what you do. You clickbait. Your thumbnail is clickbait. Your title is clickbait. Everything is clickbait. You see what I mean? She's literally telling you what she's doing. She be clickbaiting you guys all the time. Like literally. The other day she made a video claiming that Ashlee's mother and father went back and forth. That's in her title. But it's untrue. There's no reports of Ashlee's mom and dad was going back and forth about an issue. It was a total lie.
But when I have something concrete, not clickbait, I will come out and I will let you guys know. Okay, my loves?
Okay, my loves. Love bombing you, gang. She's love bombing you.
It's a long road. We'll hear what Joe has to say.
What do you mean we'll hear what Joe has to say? What are you talking about? What do you mean we'll hear what Joe has to say? Did he say he's going to say something? No. So what are you talking about?
And then I have something, but I can't say anything. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I got something, but I can't say nothing. You heard that? That's clickbait. That's clickbait. Listen to this, guys. This is what's going to keep you tuned in, waiting on her next video. This is how she's clickbaiting you. Listen.
Joe has to say. And then I have something, but I can't say anything. That's all I can say. I think I have something.
Now you think you have something? Man, stop it. My goodness. Do you see this, guys? Do you see what we got to deal with? She's gaslighting you, selling you a dream, clickbaiting you, telling you that she got something. Then she said, oh, I think I got something. I think I got something.
Joe has to say. And then I have something, but I can't say anything. That's all I can say. I think I have something.
See? Which means she don't have nothing. If she thinks she has something, then she don't have nothing.
And I will let you guys know. It's very chaotic behind the scenes.
It's very chaotic. She's dramatizing everything, man. She don't have nothing to tell you.
You reach out to people, they don't reach out to you back in time. They do reach out to you, and you have to go through these, avenues. You have to protect yourself too, So let's just say that we are just trying a couple of things.
Trying a couple of what? Be quiet. Stop. You ain't even talking to the family. There's not a damn thing you can do in regards to you working with this and working with that behind the scenes and all this other junk. Are you communicating with Ashlee's mom and dad? Giving them the information that you claim you got? No, you're not. So stop dramatizing the whole situation for clicks and views. You don't got nothing to talk about. You don't have nobody that you're talking to. You understand? You're not even in the United States. You don't even care about what's going on with the American black woman. So stop acting like you care. I don't see you making no videos. Watch this, gang. Do you see Fumi making any videos speaking on justice? Watch this, gang. Watch this. Do you see Fumi speaking on justice for women in Africa? I'll wait. Do you see Fumi making videos talking about how she's fighting for the justice of her own sisters that are getting unalived in Africa? is she making videos about crime that is going on in Africa? No. You know why? Because she's exploiting the American black woman for personal gain. Her own women that are in her homeland, she never make videos about them. You don't see not one video about, I want to talk about my sister in the Congo that was unalive. Let's pray for her. Let's talk about. No, she won't even do it. Why? Why she's not talking about them? This is why I try to make the ladies understand, man. She don't care about Ashlee. Ashlee's the story. Ashlee's an American woman. And she's using Ashlee for the clicks and the views. There are women in Africa, women in different parts of Africa that are dying every day. You don't see her bringing that news to the forefront on her platform. You know why? Because no one would care. No one would care. She knows that. She knows nobody would care. Nobody. Details at 10, a man by the name of Jeremy was mysteriously found in a lake. It is believed that he was apparently in a foreign country out in Africa, and he was a local who lived there, and he's dead. Nobody would care. Who cares? So why is she talking about Ashlee? The ones who's supposed to be talking about that are the people that are in America. That's right. When Americans go overseas and they're unalive, that's what we talk about. That's right. Whatever's going on overseas, I don't care about. I'm just being honest. I don't got no time for that. I don't care. 22 people were killed out in such and such in some African country. I don't care. Has nothing to do with the United States. But that's not right. I don't care. Did you not hear me? I don't care. It has nothing to do with America. The ones who's supposed to care are the people who live there. They're supposed to be talking about it. So why is she talking about issues that pertains to an American woman who was on vacation? Why? I don't hear no videos from her talking about African women that got unalive by a white man, or an African woman that got unalive by an African man. How come she don't make videos about that? You folks need to question these things. Why it's not important to her. You know? I'm not no African. You must be, because I'm not. You've been sold that lie. You're not African, and she know you're not African. See, this is the problem with the so-called American black man woman. You've been fed this lie that you're African. You're not African. You're not. Melanated skin doesn't automatically identify you as African. Do you understand? You have to understand the scriptures. You're not from the seed of Ham. You understand? You're not. You're not from Ham. You're not a Hamite. You're of the chosen people of the Most High. But you've been blind because of slavery. You lost your heritage, your language, your homeland. And you've been sold as bondmen and bondwomen all throughout the world. And because of this evil that was done, after all these other nations conspired against you, you don't even know who you are. You're a byword at this point. You don't even know what you are. You don't even know what language you speak. You don't even know where you're from. Just lost. And you try out every religion known to man, searching for your identity. You're the only group on the earth who don't even know your own culture. So you try to cling to everybody. If you're African, go back to Africa. Show me your family in Africa that will claim you. Ain't nobody over there gonna claim you. You don't even know who's who. You don't even look like them. Please stop. You're embarrassing yourself. In their schools, they know who you really are. Go ask a real African. A real African know that you so-called American, so-called African Americans, they already know who you really are. They know. But they're not going to tell you. They learn in their educational system. You're the only one that's in the dark. And that's the problem. You see? But let's get back to the content. Let's go.
And if I get anything, I'll let you know. And for all of those that are saying, Fumi, be careful, I am being very, very, very careful. And I have my team with me. So we triple check, we quadruple check. And if we feel some kind of way, we let it go.
She's lying. She's literally trying to copy what I've been telling you guys. That these content creators gotta fact check what they put out. She's acting as though she's checking stuff. She's lying. She's only going by what YouTubers say. She told you that Trent said that the video is real. It's a video of a woman who robbed a man. How could a woman rob that man? And she's running with a towel. And he's running through a hallway naked. And you can't even see who they are. Who are they? You can't even identify them. If she robbed them, where's what she robbed? Where's the material? It's a lie. It's an AI generated video. They just don't want to acknowledge that it's AI because that means they would be agreeing with me. So they got to say it's not AI. Well, then what is it? Where's the source? Provide the link. Provide the link to the story because it's no story out there. They're lying to you. And Trent, you're next. I'm debunking everybody's lies. You know? Don't let these people fool you. Don't let them gaslight you. Don't let them try to make you think, oh, we're all brothers and sisters. We're not kinfolk to this woman. Not at all. That's why I keep trying to tell the American black woman, stop letting her love bomb you by you making her believe or she making you believe that somehow y'all related, y'all sisters. No, you are not. You are not. And that is a fact. The worst thing in the world you can do is be blind about who you really are in terms of your heritage. You know? Never try to be something that you're not and learn your true history. Because when I tell you a lot of so-called American black men and women have no clue who they are. All they say, I'm black. Black? Do I look black to you? This shirt is black. I'm not black. I don't know what that means. That's a byword. That's a crayon color. They got y'all out here calling yourselves crayon colors. Well, I'm African American. That don't make no sense. So you represent two continents? Did you graduate high school? That don't make no sense. Look up the origin of the name Africa. Africa was named after a white man. Y'all don't even know that. Even these Africans, they don't even know that. They think that it's just called Africa. No, it's that. No. Named after a white man. America. Named after a white man. Do your own research. People are not as educated as you think they are. They're not.
Okay? We let it go because we're protecting ourselves and we don't want any kind of danger for anybody. All right, my darlings, don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you. I'll see you sooner than later. Mwah. All of my love.
She don't care about Ashlee, guys. She do not care about Ashlee, Jenae. And that's the part that is sad. Is that she's trying to come across like she care about Ashlee, but she really don't. She don't care about Ashlee. What she care about is the money. The money. the amount of money that could be made. That's what she cares about. She don't care about nothing else but money. And I've been trying to make the viewers understand when we do these reaction videos, we're trying to bring out the truth to educate the YouTube community, right? She do not care about Ashlee. And this is why you have to know who you are. Because she's talking too much about Ashlee, but she's not talking about African women that are dying in Africa. I question anybody that's doing that. Don't tell me about Shanquella Robinson, Ashlee Jenae, and you're not talking about women in your own homeland. I got a big problem with that, because that means that you don't even take the women in your own homeland serious enough to fight for their justice. Instead, you want to act like you want justice for Ashlee. Why the heck would a woman who is not even our people be concerned about fighting for justice for Ashlee, and she don't even care about justice for women in her own homeland? Come on, man. And she married a white man. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that Fumi married a white man in 1 week? 1 week, guys. In 1 week. We're going to do a video about that. In that video, we're going to talk about why women should not marry in 1 week. She got married in 1 week to a white man, not an African man, a white man. You know, like Joe. So in my mind, I'm like, why is she talking about this topic when she's not even with an African man? She's with a white man too. Why did she marry the white man? Money. Money. In her video, guys, we're going to do a video. We're going to do a whole separate video on that. I'm going to try to reach the women on why you shouldn't marry no man in 1 week, right? Get to know the guy, find out what's going on. In her video, she talked about how when the guy pretty much was talking to her and letting her know, she said she wanted to drop the panties right then on the spot. I was like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. To hear it from her own mouth, because we got the receipts. You know? Sad. Absolutely sad. I never heard of no woman getting married in 1 week. You had to be desperate for probably papers or just to get out of a bad situation to marry a guy in 1 week. You know? Absolutely crazy. But yeah, she got married in 1 week, guys. 1 week. We're going to talk about that. Bring out those receipts and do some educational content on why it's a dangerous thing for a woman to get married in 1 week, because there's no way that these people are in love. I don't feel that Fumi is in love with the man that she's with. I don't think so. I think it's all for money, and she's lying to the viewers. Like, she's not in love. It's like a thing of, well, the resources is there, the man is there, so I'm just kind of just going to kick it with him because I could get this lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? One of them type of things. And there's a lot of people who marry for that reason. They don't marry because they care about the person. They marry for resources and security. And I guess over time, they end up, I guess, building a bond with the person. But deep down inside, they never really liked them. You know what I'm saying? They never really did. It was just like he got the money. So I'm going to talk about that in another video. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the content. And again, guys, make sure you check out the 3 videos that was restored by YouTube. Fumi filed 3 false copyright claims against my platform, trying to erase me from the web, and it failed. And the videos are back up. Go to my community section where it says posts on the platform. Go there, and you'll find 2 community posts, the recent ones, that explain everything that happened. Fumi Della Void filed 3 copyright claims, and it failed. All 3 videos are back after successfully countering her lies. They're back up. So go watch the videos. Let's get those videos back into the algorithm. Let's get it back circulating so that people could get the truth, because she tried to silence me and it's not going to work. I told you already, guys. We've been doing this since 2006. My videos are protected under fair use. All I'm doing is reacting to videos, sharing commentary and criticism. For some reason, she don't believe that nobody could talk about her. She believes she's above reproach, that nobody could critique her, nobody can tell her nothing. She is completely invincible. And that's how she feel in her mind. She really believed that she cannot she cannot tell a lie. She believed that nobody have a right to criticize her. She believed that nobody should speak any words against her because she's the boss. And if you do, she'll file a fake copyright claim to try to silence you. And when she did that, she was hoping that I would be gone and you guys wouldn't even know what happened. Imagine that, man. Imagine if I was gone and you guys wouldn't even know what happened. What happened to Ringo's channel? What's going on? You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. That's why I had to tell everybody what she was doing, man. And up to now, notice, she ain't come online to address nothing. She ain't come online to say, hey, my apologies to Ringo TV for filing 3 false copyright claims. My apologies. It won't happen again. She ain't even address it. She ain't even address the situation, man. Sad. But it is what it is. You out, Zandra? You say you out? Says, glad you got your videos back up. Ringo, thank you for another great live tonight. Have a blessed night, everyone. Okay, so you out? Okay, peace and blessings. And shout out to everybody else that may have to get on out of here. I mean, I'm ending the stream right now anyway, but just kind of giving my final thoughts on the situation. But I'm gonna definitely talk about how women shouldn't rush into marriage like Fumi Void. That's right. We're gonna use her as an example of what you should not do, guys. You know what I mean? I mean, ladies, but you understand what I mean, guys. Do not rush into a marriage with a man. You gotta get to know the man, and he gotta get to know you. Don't do it because your biological clock is ticking, or it's like you figure, well, if I don't do it now, I may end up not being with nobody. No, you gotta really know who people are, man, because nowadays it's like dating is crazy right now, man. It's dangerous right now. And women, like, if you ladies would take the time to listen to the things that I say, like, it'll really help your life, man. Um, a lot of women, they tend to get upset with me when I speak about issues, but they don't understand that, you know, I'm a father of 4 girls. I'm a girl dad. I have nothing but girls. I'm around emotions all day. I have a wife. I've been with my wife forever. Uh, we're talking about way back when I was 15. I have a lot of experience and knowledge when it comes to relationships. I know what works and I know what don't work. Half of these people that are on YouTube that are always telling you ladies about relationships, they don't know nothing. They don't know what they're talking about. Most of these guys that act like they're gurus and dating coaches, they don't know nothing. They don't have no experience. They're liars, you know? So if you would pay attention, I guarantee you it'll help your life. If you think, well, you just, I don't want to hear you. You keep offending me. I keep getting upset every time you talk because you try to sound like you're speaking down on people. I'm not speaking nothing. I'm just trying to give you the truth. If you don't want to hear it, you're going to be out there struggling your whole life, because I told you already 1,000 times. We're living in a time right now, and I'm going to keep it blunt, keep it straight. You know what I'm saying? No sugarcoat. I'm going to keep it funky with you. Most of these men just want to fuck. Keeping it a bean with you. So what you need, ladies, is to get with a man that want to get with you for you. Do you understand me? Because if you run into one of these guys that just want to screw, that's all he see you for. So you got to be able to differentiate between a man that is real from a man that is fake. You have to know the difference. And the only way you're going to do that is you got to keep your legs closed. You know what I'm saying? See, back in the day, back in the day, women knew how to do that. They kept their legs closed. And what it did to us brothers is, because we always desired to get with you, right? Every time we look at you, we was like, it's like there was a plate in front of us with a fork and a spoon, and we were always hungry every time we get around you. But back in the day, women were different. You know, they wouldn't do nothing. It's like you would try, they'd be like, no, I can't, not right now, it's too early. And it's like it made a man respect her. You know what I mean? Even though in the back of our mind, the minute she would allow us, we getting down to business. But the more she would make us wait, it's like we got a chance to get to know who she is. And it's like in today's day, nobody's doing that anymore. Nobody's getting to know nobody no more. And we're all getting older. So it makes it even worse for most of you ladies to even be in dating. You know, I just saw a video on Instagram of a lady that says she want to get back into the dating game. And what she don't understand is the game. She don't understand that most of these dudes just want to screw. And there's nothing wrong with a man wanting to screw. Because last time I checked, women get horny too. So sometimes it could be vice versa. It could be a woman that just want to get with a dude because she want to screw. So if that's all you want to get into, then just find a man that want to screw and problem solved. But if you're a woman and you want a man for a long-term relationship, they got to be something that you got to put out that's going to get those results. You can't have your legs open if you're expecting a man to commit or be with you long term. It's just not going to happen. Once you give up the buns and it is what it is, you can forget about being in a relationship. He might be with you for a minute because it's convenient to be with you because he know you're going to give it up. But for a man to be there long term and take you serious, you're gonna have to be a woman who respect yourself. Like a lot of women, they don't respect themselves today. Women on the gram is always naked. They're always half naked. They're always showing their body, always showing their curves, always doing all this stuff to thirst trap men. When I look at that garbage, I'm not even impressed no more. You know, there was a time when I would go on the gram and see a woman and be like, damn, she fine, she this, she that. Now I look now and I'm like, she ain't shit. You know why? Because all she's doing is showing her tail all day. After a while, you get tired of seeing the same garbage over and over. It's like, how much ass you gonna keep showing? How much breasts you gonna keep showing? I mean, that's all you show. Could you show me you cooking? Could you show me you washing clothes? Could you show me you vacuuming the floor? Show me something different. Show me something like you doing some gardening. Show me you on your knees digging some dirt and planting some fruits and something. Show me something that's real. You know what I'm saying? Show me something that I could look forward to and be like, wow, that woman right there, man. She keep a clean house. She keep a clean yard, clean garden. I mean, wow. But if all you're going to show is your tail all day and your breasts all day, then don't get mad at me if I just want to screw all day. I'm just keeping it a buck. Don't get mad if a man just want to screw all day because that's all you showing. You know what I mean? So you got to know how to switch it up. So I'm going to talk about that. I don't want to ramble on too long because next minute this is going to turn into a whole video. But I'm going to do that video. I'm going to use Fumi as a full example of what you don't want to do. Because even though she claimed that she's married to the white man, I'm going to show you why you don't want to do what she did by getting married in 1 week. You don't want to do that, ladies. You don't want to do that. And again, I'm going to say some things in that video that maybe it might not be popular, but I'm telling you, man, if you listen to what I'm saying, it's going to help you to grow and you're going to be a better person because the older you get as a woman, it's going to get more difficult for you to settle down. This is what you got to understand. The older you get, the more difficult it's going to be for you to settle down. And it's for a lot of factors. Again, if you pay attention to me without getting upset, then you'll be able to be on the right track and possibly attract the right kind of guy. Because if not, it's not going to look good for you in the future. It's not going to look good. You know? Let me see. Shout out to Shrimp Up 30. Shout out to you for the 5. Says facts. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. There's a lot of good guys out here, ladies. A lot of dudes are just on point. You know what I'm saying? These are working men that stay out of the way. These men, you know, it doesn't mean they perfect, but at the same time, they're the kind of men that want what you want, but the problem is, it's like, how do you get connected? Because we're in a time right now where social media ruined dating. Like, social media ruined everything. You know what I'm saying? There was a time when you would meet people face to face. Those are the good old days when you had to meet people and talk face to face, where you had to go up to a young lady and you had to have courage. Now people just slide in DMs. Hey, how you doing? Man, stop. She don't want to hear that garbage. You know what I mean? Don't even go into DMs talking to these women, bro. Talk to them right on their page. Talk to them right on their social media. Let them know in the comments right there in front of everybody that you feeling what she looking like, and you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Don't go into no DM, man. Don't even waste your time with that garbage. You know? But social media ruined dating, and it's because here's the reason why. It's because there's too much access. Women have too much access. There's too many men thirsting, too many men in your DMs, too many men in your comments, too many men telling you how beautiful you look. They just want to fuck. See how I'm keeping it a buck with you? Remember, I got 4 daughters. I got a wife. I know what I'm talking about. I'm a man, right? I'm a man. I see women. I see women that look good. I see women with some wagons, some tails. They looking good. I'm a man. I'm telling you straight. So, as a woman, if you know what these men are in today's climate, how do you navigate a pool of men that just want to screw? That means you got to be a different kind of woman in order to get a different kind of result. You know, if we all go to the lake and we're fishing, we got to use a certain kind of bait to pull the fish in. If everybody's using the same bait, they're going to all get the same result. So you got to do something that's different so that you don't attract the same fish. If you keep attracting men that just want to screw you and bounce, then perhaps it's because of what you keep putting out. If you keep showing your tail on the gram, you keep showing your behind, all you're going to do is have that man doing the Birdman hand rub every time he see that backside. You know, I saw some woman on the gram earlier. I left a comment under her post telling her about herself, not nothing about, me trying to hook up with her or anything like that. And somebody might be saying, but Ringo, you have a wife. Why would you be talking about hooking up? I think you need to learn about Ringo TV so you can learn more about me before you judge. But now let me get back to my thoughts. This woman had a pants that was so tight on her, you could literally see the pants. I don't know if she's using AI or a feature, but it's literally all up in her vajayjay to the point where you see like the camel toe effect on her jeans. And I'm like, why would you even post that on the gram? Like, you don't got no respect for yourself as a woman. Like, what do you want us to do? Come in there and be like, wow, you look good. I don't got time for all of that mess. All those compliments, guys, stop leaving compliments on women pages. Stop all of that stuff, man. It's wasted energy. Don't even do that no more. It's 2026. Stop all of that compliment. Again, the internet ruined dating. Is too much access. Women hear this all the time. That's why I don't understand why I keep posting more photos. Are you selling sex? Are you selling your butt? Are you selling your breast? What exactly are you selling? I mean, you put this stuff up there, then if a brother pull up and be like, hey, I want to screw, then you want to say he being disrespectful to you. How is he being disrespectful if you keep putting that out there? So you're not going to attract a good man. You're going to only attract a man that's going to want to screw. If you're a woman that look good, learn how to you could look good. I'm not saying that if you have a social media look like a bum, but you a woman, come on now. You know, posting that photo is going to get all these guys to be like, man, damn, shorty, you looking good. Like, man, wow, look at the way that, man, you know what it's going to do. So why put it out there? I ain't saying, cover yourself in a bag. You could look good, but let's just be real. Are you trying to attract a man? Let's just keep it funky. Are you trying to track a man, or are you just looking for attention? You just looking for likes? Like, what is the purpose of putting these photos out there? You know what I'm saying? So you got to really look at yourself and know, what are you trying to do? Because if I put a bunch of photos on my Instagram of a car and it's the same car, and I keep posting these photos of the car and the car look good, people going to think I'm trying to sell the car. People going to be like, yo, bro, you selling that car? Bro, yo, that car is nice, man. How much you charging for it? So if you keep showing me your butt on the gram, a brother gonna want your butt. A brother gonna want your breasts. A brother gonna want your lips. You keep taking these photos, perking your lips and doing all these close-ups, a brother gonna want to experience those lips, if you know what I mean. You see what I'm saying? So what you put out there is what you're gonna get back. So if you keep getting back a bunch of men that's just in your DMs trying to hook up and screw, is because that's what they think that's what you want. You know what I mean? That's what they're assuming you want the same thing. And don't get me wrong, there's some women out there that's what they want. But normally these women send mixed messages where you might be a woman who just want a dude to screw, you want a man to lay pipe on your back, and it is what it is. If it's a mutual agreement between a man and a woman, then it is what it is. But if you're a woman and you want a long-term relationship with a man, not saying that you don't want sex too, you know, at the same time, you got to put out the right kind of I don't like to say bait, but you got to carry yourself a certain way to attract that kind of man, and you're going to have to be in places that will attract that kind of man, you know, because he's out there. There's a lot of good brothers that are out here, and a lot of these guys, a lot of you ladies may not even look at, because again, you have this mindset, and I'm not saying all, but a lot of women have this mindset of, oh, he got to be 6 foot tall, he got to make six figures, he gotta, it's all this stuff he gotta have. Like that wasn't even a thing back in the day. Back in the day, a woman liked a man for the man. You know, it's like in today's day, us brothers, we could like a woman for her, and she don't like us the same way, and it's sad. That's why I keep telling guys, focus on getting in the gym, focus on your money, you know, focus on your personal health, and stop chasing women around. You know what I mean? It's getting boring now, ladies. Every time you go on the gram and you see some tail, it's boring now. Seriously. It used to be fun. It used to be like, damn, shorty looking good. You know what I mean? And you could probably still look good, but it's like it's boring now. It's to the point where I'll see a sister and she bad, she fine, everything look good. But it's like I get offended looking at her like that, 'cause I'm like, man, you out here just exploiting yourself, got your tail all out. Like, have some respect for yourself. Like, come on now. Make things interesting. You know what I mean? Like, make things look interesting. Make a brother look at you and be like, she fine, but I respect her, bro. I'm not even gonna say nothing disrespectful in any way. Not to this woman. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how it is. Sometimes guys could get out of hand and they might say something out of pocket. And, you know, he's not even going to say that because he know that you're a good, decent woman who's carrying yourself with respect. So he's not going to come at you sideways like, hey, sister, man, you got a fatty on you. He's not going to come sideways. Now, he'll know when to talk his talk when need be. But if you ain't give him those green lights, he shouldn't be saying things like, you're this easy woman that he could just get with and just do whatever he want. A man is supposed to show a certain level of respect as well, as vice versa with a man, woman to a man. But if you pay attention to the things that I say, I guarantee your whole life will change, man. It'll change for the better. But I don't want anyone to waste time with people that are not really serious about them. I may have to just clip this whole section out and make it into a video, because you know how I do. I go on these little rabbit trails and I end up speaking some good information. But you have to get with people that are on the same page, especially in this time. See, brothers, let me explain something to you. Get with a woman that want to get with you. Get with a woman that really like you. A woman that like you is going to be a very good woman for you. A woman that is attracted to you for you. She's not thinking about your money. She's not thinking about nothing. She just likes you. She wants you. She likes you for you. That's a woman that will do anything for you. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of times as men, you know, attraction is everything. And it's very important. A man is attracted to women based on how they look and stuff like that. And this is why, as women, you have to be real. A lot of things on social media is fake, man. You got to be real. Real photos, real images, real you. Don't be faking and you're not really who you really are. Because once that man find out the truth, oh man, he ain't gonna like you, because he gonna see the real you. Best thing to do is let that man see the real you for you. And you never know. Brother might even give you the time of day. You never know. You never know. Because one thing I've learned as a man is that most men typically get with women, and I'm talking about a real man, he typically get with a woman that the vibe is right. Like the woman really is the kind of woman that allow him to just be. You know, she don't have to be a supermodel. Most of you ladies that been in relationships and the man cheated, a lot of times he never even cheated with a woman that looked better than you. He probably got with a woman who's a 5. But there's something about that woman who's a 5 that made that man step out of that relationship with you to get with her. It could be that that woman, she treats him a certain way, makes him feel good about himself, encourages him. She's doing something for him that, not necessarily that you can't do it, but she makes that man feel like a man, and he's comfortable around her. And she don't have to be the best looking woman in the world. And she's not even ugly. I'm not saying she's ugly, but what I'm saying is she's not no 9 and 10s. But if she wanted to deck herself out and look good, oh yeah, she could do that. Could definitely do that. So I think that in relationships, women got to get back to the basics as well as men. Because like I said, most men today, they got serious issues. Their issue is they just see women as a sex toy. And again, I'm a father of 4 girls. 4. So that means when they get older, they're gonna be out there with some dude. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they got decisions to make. But as long as I'm here and I'm on scene, a dude got to be on point. You know what I mean? And if you put your hands on my daughter, I'm telling you, it's going to be a problem for you. Just go get yourself a shovel, dig out a ditch in the dirt, and just go in there and bury yourself. Just do that one time. Because if they come home and they tell me that you put hands on them and punch them in the face or anything like that, you're going in a box anyway. So might as well you just dig a grave for yourself and go in there. You know, because I'm not playing any games. I don't play games with that type of stuff. See, back in the days, a lot of women had fathers. I remember that. I remember a lot of women had fathers back in the day. I remember this one particular woman, you know what I mean? She was fine, and all the guys was going crazy over her. And then when I saw that her father was there, I was like, snap, that's her father? Oh, snap. Yes, sir. How you doing, sir? Yeah, I'm friends with Daphne. I'm friends with her. I couldn't even look at him. I had to look down. He was like, "Look at me," and I was like, and every other day, I had to respect Daphne because we ain't want no smoke with her father. You see what I'm saying? We need to bring those days back. Nowadays, I don't know what the heck is going on. We need to bring them days back where these young men have respect for a young lady's parents and father, and vice versa, and people meet the family. You see? It's like those days are gone, and it ruined dating. It ruined it. A lot of you ladies, at the sound of my voice, a lot of you are in a situation right now where you work, you go to work, you come home, go to work, come home, go to work, come home. And it's like, you're like, when my relationship gonna come up? When I'm gonna get my ticket? When I'm gonna have my happiness? When I'm gonna have this? When am I gonna start my family? When I'm gonna The thing is, you're waiting and you're not taking action. Um, the dating game is so complicated right now that the old formula don't work no more. It don't work no more. That's why when I try to have these talks, a lot of times women get upset with me, they unsubscribe, and I'm like, if she only would listen, she would get on point, you know? If you're in your 20s, life is different. If you're in your 30s, life is different. If you're in your 40s, life is totally different. The older you get, the more complicated dating will become because the market is different. So if you're a woman in your 40s, you have to understand the women in their 20s and 30s, most of the men are looking towards their way. It's not to say that you're not important and you can't pull a quality man, but there's certain things you got to do with yourself. You know, a lot of times when you tell women about hitting the gym, they get offended and they don't understand that men are visual. When a man see a woman and she look good, a man is going to stop and look. That's the bait. That is why God made you a woman. That's why he gave you breasts. That's why he gave you an ass. That's why he gave you those legs. That's why he gave you certain body parts that might trigger a man's senses. Those items and those features is supposed to be on point, not to use as witchcraft to bait and trick men in, not for clickbait, not for thirst trapping on the gram, not for lonely fans for making $1. It's designed to make that man notice you. But he can notice you without you exploiting yourself. And also, as a woman, you got to know how to interact and speak with a man as well. Don't just sit there looking pretty and you're not going to say hello. Because a lot of times you do that and you miss your opportunity. So there's a lot of things I'm going to talk about. I might just make a whole series of videos about that type of content. Hopefully somebody will listen and learn. But, you know, you don't have to agree with everything that I talk about. You don't have to agree with everything that I do. Just take the truth and the things that resonate with you and apply it to your own life and see where it take you. Because a lot of you ladies, some of you don't have no kids. Some of you do have kids. To the women that got kids, it becomes even more complicated. If you got kids, you in your 30s, 40s, whatever the case is, and you got kids, dating is going to be more complicated for you. Now, I got to be honest with you. I have to be very, 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 very honest with you. As a man, if you're a woman who have kids, this is the part where a lot of you ladies get offended and you unsubscribe. Just giving you a heads up, all right? When you're a woman and you have kids, I teach men that the father of those kids are supposed to take care of their kids, not them. Did you get that? Meaning, if you're a woman who have kids and you want to get back into the dating scene, you cannot get back into the dating scene and expect that this new man that you just met is supposed to take care of you and all your kids. That's crazy. That don't even make sense. You, first of all, are supposed to be getting to know the man, and your children's father should be in their lives. This is why, as a woman, you got to respect yourself and you got to respect the father of your children, and you have to have a cordial, good quality relationship with said man, even if you separated and you don't agree with one another. We talked about this in a live stream the other day where I talked about how, as a woman, you need to contact the baby father, or maybe you're a dude, contact your baby mama. And you need to sit down and have a real adult talk. In other words, look, I know we had our relationship issues. We separated. It is what it is. But we produced these children. So let's agree to do this. Let's agree to respect one another moving forward. Let's not use the past. Let's not use our hurts and pains. Let's not use all of this stuff to bash one another. Let's just do what we got to do to make sure that we could take care of these kids together. I know you got your new man. It is what it is. I got my old lady over here. It is what it is. And but we got to stop all this bickering and fighting. But let's just focus on doing our job for these kids. Can we agree on that? Can we agree to just stop the bullshit? For real, for real. We're getting older. Let's just stop playing games now. I know I did some dirt to you back in the day. You did some dirt to me. We made each other cry. We got each other angry. We threw things in the house. But let's just stop the madness and let's just do what we got to do for our kids and be respectful of one another. Could we do that? I see you got your new relationship with a new dude. I'm going to do what I got to do to take care of my kids. I don't want to burden that man with any responsibility. Whatever the kids need, you just let me know. And it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? You got to have those kind of relationships. That way, when you get with that new man, because remember, when that new man get with you, He want you. He didn't sign up because he want to take care of your kids. And this is where a lot of times women get offended with me, and they're like, what do you mean? He's supposed to take care of me and my kids. I'm like, that sounds crazy. If I see a woman that look good, I want the woman. I ain't signing up because I want to take care of all your kids. That's not my responsibility. Those are not my kids. I'm sorry. They're not. Now, I could always lie to you and say, oh, yeah, I definitely want to take care of your kids just so I can do what I got to do to you. And then I'm out. You see the difference between me and you? You see the difference between me and some other guy? Another guy would just lie to you so he could do what he got to do, and then he out. You see that? I'm cut from the cloth that I'm like, look, the baby daddy supposed to be taking care of them kids, doing what he got to do. To be honest with you, a man shouldn't even get, now make sure you hear me very clear before you get offended. A man shouldn't even be going after a woman with kids in the first place. That's the last option. I'm just being honest. Don't get offended. Be truthful. The first option a man supposed to be going for is a woman that don't got no children. That's right. A woman with no children. If he got with a woman that does have children, he have to understand the risk. Baby daddy issues, a father that just came out of prison. You have some men that they don't want the woman to date nobody. You got some crazy guys like that. He broke up with his baby mama and he don't want her to date nobody if he can't date her. So now you in the picture, he want to fight you now. So now you got to deal with all this drama. You shouldn't be dealing with this garbage as a man. So as a woman that have kids, you got to now respect the new man to put him on game. Like, look, I just want to tell you some things straight up. My baby daddy crazy. He crazy. He don't like when I'm talking to new guys and whatnot, and put them on, because some guys lost their lives over stuff like this, and never burden a man with your kids. If a man came around your house or whatever the case is and you got kids, just keep everything respectful. You know what I'm saying? You chilling with him, you probably tuck your kids away, told them be quiet, whatever. But let that man do what he do. Because they got some guys out here that they get with women that got kids and they don't mind being a stepdad. I don't recommend that job. I don't recommend that. I really don't. But that's not to say that there aren't women out there that have children, probably one or two, and for some reason as a man you got with this woman and you found that this is a really, really good woman, man. Like, yeah, she got 2 kids, but she's a real good woman, bro. Like, for real, for real. Like, you would be stupid not to get with her. Like, for real. So under certain circumstances, it may be beneficial to you to get with that woman, even though she got those 2 kids. But be mindful. You need to know that the baby father is taking care of his responsibilities. Because if you get with her and she don't even know who the baby daddy is, she don't got no relationship with him, that's a toxic situation. So before you even start this relationship with her, you got to erase out your mind that she looked good. Now we got to deal with her character. Because if you don't got a relationship with the baby daddy, I don't want to have that same kind of crazy relationship with you. I've seen this happen on social media with other content creators with their baby mama. And their baby mama was once with them. Then they got with a new man, got pregnant by them. Then got with a new man and got pregnant by them. And it's just one big mess. You don't want to deal with that garbage. You want to keep everything respectful. If I'm the baby daddy and I know you got your new man, I'm going to respect your situation. Just make sure I take care of my kids. You make sure you make the man visit his kids, have company with his kids, custody of the kids, and yada. Don't have no child support garbage going on. Sometimes as a woman, if you really want to have that bond with that man, the baby daddy, and do what you need to do for the kids, got to take him off that child support. But make sure before you do that, that he been actively doing what he's supposed to do, that y'all been having good conversations, and then you can go to the courts and get the child support removed. But that man, you got to make sure that you keep a paper trail of him being responsible in terms of receipts, of him supporting his children, doing what he's supposed to do. Because remember, you're parents. So y'all got to act like parents and stop the bullshitting. You know what I mean? A lot of times we need that real adult talk. I'm tired of the nonsense with people. Like, we're supposed to be building family, generational wealth, and it's like everybody's playing games, you know? And that's why relationships are down bad right now. So I'm not saying that if you're a woman that got kids that it's over for you. It's not over. It's a different game. You got to carry yourself a different way, you know? You got to carry yourself a different way, because here's the thing. If you're a woman and you have children, the reason why most men that hook up with you just want to sleep with you, because in their mind, they see you as an easy target. You're a woman who have kids. You're a woman that probably is desperate to be in a relationship, and you're willing to do whatever. That's how those guys are seeing you. So you got to carry yourself in a whole different way in order to secure the relationship. Number one, keep your legs closed. If you want to open your legs, then it got to be a mutual agreement between you and that man. But just know the risk. If you open up your legs too soon, too quick, there's a possibility that man is not going to want to be with you long term. Can you live with that? So you can't blame him and say, oh, these ninjas ain't ish and these men are dogs, when your legs were opened up. You see what I mean? If your legs were closed, who you got to blame? You can't blame nobody because your legs is closed, right? It's just the way it is. Another thing is, why would a man buy a car if it got 200 miles on it? Why would I buy a car for 200,000 miles on the car and you want full price for the car? You have to think about that. Nobody's going to pay. Nobody. That's a bad deal. So as a woman, you got to look at things and you have to be reasonable. If you don't got no kids and you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, no kids, your options will be greater, to say the least. But you got to also have to be reasonable when it comes to the kind of man you're willing to deal with. If your focus is finances, you already disqualified. You already disqualified yourself. If you're focusing on how much money a man make, you're going to be single for life because you're superficial. You're not thinking about the man. You're thinking about money. And money can come and go. A man could be broke today and rich tomorrow. A man can have a 9 to 5 making 45, 55, 65, and next minute he just tapped into some sort of skill, some sort of app development. Now he a multimillionaire, but you already got rid of him because he wasn't making enough money. Now he's making millions. Now you want him back, but he don't want you. So you never want to base your loyalty to a man based on how much money he got. I get it that as a woman, you want security. You want a man that's able to provide. I get all of that. But at the same time, what exactly are you bringing that's helping the family so that we can get to this bag, to get to this wealth? Because if you're expecting a man to just have everything laid out for you, then I don't know what world you living in. We in 2026. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be building generational wealth. We're supposed to be building family where everybody in the family are working towards the goals. And I'm not saying that you got to be at a 9 to 5, but if that's where you are right now, then so be it. But you should be working together. We need the togetherness between a man and a woman in order to grow. But it's going to take educating yourself about the signs of the times and where we are and what are your options. So what I want to do is I want to make a series, guys. Now this is Ringo TV exclusive. Ringo TV exclusive content that I'm going to be doing. If you see any other YouTuber talking like this, they got it from me. The title of the series is What Are Your Options? What are your options? In other words, we look at your situation. Let's say you're a lady, you got 2 kids. What are your options in the dating game? What exactly can you get from a woman that have no kids? See, a woman that's in her 20s, her options is different. Woman in her 30s, options is different. Woman in her 40s, different. 50s, totally different. You got to look at things totally different. If you're 50, let's say you're a black woman, white woman, whatever the case is, you're 50, your children are grown, and you just want a companion. Okay, what are your options? You see what I'm saying? We want to talk about that. That way you know what your options are. Because everybody is not the same and everybody's situation is different. So to remedy your problem, we got to look at what your circumstances are and try to figure out what's the best course of action. Because some of you ladies, you have like a fairy tale mindset when it comes to dating. And I think that that's a problem, you know? I think I missed the super chat. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, okay. Shout out to Shrimp 30 Up for the 5 earlier. Let me see. So this is why I rock with you, Ringo. You keep it 100. You keep it real. You talk truth regardless of what people say. Uh, and I guess from the haters, you meant to say. Yeah, that's the way you gotta be. You just gotta be straightforward. Shout out to you again for the $2 support. Says Ringo preaching. Appreciate you stopping by and supporting the work. Um, Let me see. Dale says we don't like being treated like an ATM. Yeah, this is why I think that a lot of women have to get out of this superficial mindset of just looking at a man based on his money. You have a lot of guys out there that are working men. A lot of guys that are honest working men that they may not be rich, but they're taking care of themselves. They got their car, they got their own apartment, they're doing their thing, and they're getting there. You know what I'm saying? A woman got to be able to just respect the hustle, man. Respect you for where you are, and not try to shame you because you don't have all this money. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, man, it was just so much better, man. You could talk to a lady and she didn't care about these things. She was more concerned with you as a man. And it's like ever since social media came in, it haven't been the same. Now it's just all about what kind of clothes you wear, car you drive, how much money you making, how tall you are, and it's just dumb. So you're gonna overlook a man because of his height? That's stupid. That doesn't make no sense. You know, it don't make no sense at all. So we want to find out what are your options, and it's not just for women, for men as well. Because, like I tell the guys all the time, stop chasing women. Anytime you chasing women, you got to look at it like this: if you're chasing someone, they're running from you, right? So if you're chasing a woman, she's not running to you, she's running away from you. That means she don't like you. The best kind of women to talk to, guys, are women that want you. Those are the best kind of women, man. When I tell you, a woman like that, she's the woman you need. She's the woman you need. There's a lot of good women out here. You just haven't met them yet. There's a lot of good women, bro. A lot of you guys that are just, on point. There's a lot of decent women out here. I understand there's a lot of bad apples out here. We see a lot of that on social media, and sometimes it make you think that all women are the same. It's not so. You got a lot of good, decent women out here that are working women, good women, clean women that are good. They're not perfect. You know what I mean? They have some history, got a little dents over here and there, but nonetheless, you ain't perfect yourself, right? But it's all about really meeting who these people are, and I guess finding out what are your options, what exactly are you looking for. I probably need to create a damn show, man, like a damn call-in show. I don't know. I don't really want to do the call-in show thing because I don't want to be talking with people on no phone. Sometimes you get weirdos and haters and people just calling in to cuss you out. I've seen it happen many times. But I don't know, man. I really don't know how to set something up like that. But um, I know it'll work. It'll definitely be an entertaining show because there's a lot of people that are looking for relationships. They're looking for love, acceptance, and all of that stuff. It comes over time. You're not gonna love nobody in one day. That's not how it works, man. You'll like a person, you'll lust, but love is a deep thing that you grow into. That happens over time. We're talking about years of being around somebody to the point where you start feeling some type of way if they didn't answer the phone. You start being concerned if they're okay. That's because you love them. You know what I'm saying? That's because you actually care for them for real, for real. Um, Most guys that pump and dump women, they don't care about them. And here's another thing: you got women that will sleep with a guy and leave him too. So it's not just men that pump and dump. You got women that will get with you, brothers. Some of you brothers have been the victim of a woman riding and dashing. Yeah, I'm trying to create a new slang, but you got women out here that will hook up with you just so that you can sleep with her and then she bounce. Yeah. And you all in your feelings because you thought you and her had something going and she just wanted an experience. That's it. She just wanted to sleep with you one time, probably 2, 3 times, and then she's out. It be like that sometimes. It's not just this thing where men are just sleeping around. That's not how it goes. So we're gonna make some videos about these kind of topics. I'm gonna see how they go. If the videos are videoing, if the views are viewing, and people show interest, then I'll do more videos like that. You know what I mean? But I don't really want to be talking about topics and nobody's really there listening. You know. But in today's day, we're living in a very dark time where most women don't even want to be married no more. They don't even want to be a wife, and most men don't even want to be husbands. But we see all these babies being born. So I'm gonna try to propose a solution for people, and hopefully you adapt to it. If not, it's not gonna work for you, man. Because we just need to bring back visibility. You know that there's a lot. Like, all right, think about it. It's 335 people viewing this live. It's a lot of men and women that are viewing, but we can't see. So we have to create like some sort of social environment where people can actually see who's who. People know what the hell is going on. You see me, I can't see you. So it's like it's weird. People need to see who you are and be able to know what's going on. Or else we're gonna bring back the blind date thing. I remember back in the day, I went on a blind date, and that was the last blind date I ever went on, man. I literally went on this blind date back in the day, man, because you have this one sister or whatever. Oh, I'm gonna hook you up with my friend, and you're looking at her. She looked good, so you're like, oh, I know the friend gonna look good. 'Cause normally women, they friends, they normally all look good. Wasn't the case with this one. You know, went on this blind date. Went to the apartment, knocked on the door. When I saw that woman open the door, I was like, yeah, I'm looking for such and such and such. And she was like, oh, I'm such and such. I was like, oh, we got a delivery downstairs. I'm going to go get it. And I never came back. Act like I was the delivery man. Once he said that's her, I said, there's a delivery downstairs. I'm going to bring it upstairs. And I never came back. I think it was a nice way to ease my way out, because once she said she's the woman, I said, nah, bro. I was out. Friend called me up. Was like, yo, what happened? You ain't talk to my friend? She said some guy came to her house or something like that. Some delivery guy. You never went? It's like, nah. Never again going on no blind date. When she opened the door, I was like, nah, fam. Mm-mm. No. What the hell was that? Don't do that to me, man. Don't ever try to hook me up and you ain't on point. Cause some of y'all been in those type of situations where your friend hooked you up with somebody and it wasn't it, man. It wasn't it. And I told the sister, I said, look, you look good. So make sure your friend look good now. Don't do me dirty, man. I couldn't believe that mess, bro. I don't want to go and describe her because I don't want to shame nobody. I don't want nobody being offended and stuff like that. I'm trying to keep it clean and respectful. Just say she wasn't my preference. Wasn't my preference at all. Like there was nothing about her that was good. Sometimes a woman could be, what I mean? Like, all right, guys, the guys more or less can answer this question. How many of you dudes dated a woman that she had a banging body? Crazy. But she wasn't all that in the face. She wasn't all that, but her body, a 10. You know what I mean? Her face, she wasn't all that. She wasn't no supermodel. She was aight. Or she was pretty ugly. Get it? Pretty ugly. Probably like a 4, 5, somewhere around there. 4, 5, 4.5, 4.5. But her body was crazy. Absolutely amazing. And you just kind of dealt with her. You ain't care. The body compensated for the lack thereof, is what I'm saying. And you'll be in the street with her, and she wasn't ugly. I'm not saying she's ugly. That's not what I'm saying. So don't go there. I'm not saying she's ugly. What I'm saying is she's not this super pretty woman, you know, where you staring her down and stuff like that. But if she want to deck herself out with makeup and all of that, she could do that. But her body was crazy. Those kind of women will definitely draw you in. So that woman that was on the blind date, you know, it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just a mess. I was like, oh, what the heck? I was pissed off with that friend for doing that to me. I think she was trying to joke with me. I'm like, that's not a joke, man. Don't play like that, man. You play too much, man. Good thing I'm fast with my words, and I was able to let her know that I'm the delivery guy and whatnot. You know? Let me see. It is what it is. So I'm gonna get up on out of here, gang. Be back with more content and whatnot. It is what it is. Appreciate everybody that support the show. Everybody that rock out with the platform. Those of you that rock with me, rock with the shows. Those of you that subscribe, hit the likes. We're gonna keep the content going. Doing what we gotta do. I should be in a Western. I could play a good part in a Western film. Yeah. I'm kind of envisioning a movie of a Western. Yeah, all right, guys. So we're gonna get up on out of here. Do what I gotta do. So what's on the menu for the content? We have a bunch of content coming up. I got a lot of work to do. I gotta get something to eat and get my mind right. So Joe speaks about the hotel video that I debunked. I already told you guys the video was fake. Fumi was lying once again. We caught her in more lies. She promoted Trent again. We'll be debunking Trent's video later on today. We'll be debunking his video as well and talk about some more relevant issues in regards to the case and some other new content. And I'm going to branch out into some other cases that I want to talk about and whatnot. So guys, again, the 3 videos are restored again. And Fumi's false copyright claims failed. The videos are back up. Go check the community posts and go watch the videos that she tried to delete, try to get off YouTube. The videos are back. And I know she's upset and there's nothing she could do about it. And if she try that mess again, YouTube is going to deal with her accordingly because that's exactly what they do when you abuse their system. So rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Y'all all have a blessed day. Drive safe if you are on the road. Shout out to all my truckers out there. UPS, DHL, FedEx, United States Parcel Service, and Amazon. Shout out to all those workers that are out there in them trucks doing what they got to do. All the delivery workers, everybody out there doing what they have to do. And yeah, man, everybody in the 9 to 5 that watch, everybody in the late night hour, you know, if you're on the road, drive safe, you know, pull over to the side, park up if you have to get some rest. Don't be driving out there and you sleepy. Don't do it. Don't do it, fam. Don't do it. For real, for real, for real. So that's about it, guys. That's about it. I know Fumi is mad. She big mad right now. Like, I can't believe it. He's back. His videos are there. I don't know why YouTubers try to silence people. I don't do that stuff. If I don't like you, I don't like you. And I just keep it like that. But I don't resort trying to attack your platform to try to get you erased. That's evil. So y'all take care. I'm out of here, man. Peace and blessings. We out. Peace.